Hello, everybody, and welcome back to ANIPOD Presents the In-Quy'zz-ition. I am your host, Dippy the DM. These are my lovely players. Say hello, lovely players.
Hi,
Hello.
Oh, hey, Rhys.
Lovely players.
And thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of the In-Quy'zz-ition. We have an exciting follow-up episode for you today from what the events of the past two episodes that occurred 2 and 3 weeks ago, respectively. We're going to tell you all about that, but before we do, I want to thank a couple of people who make our episodes possible. Thank you so much to tabletopaudio.com for providing the background music and sound effects that you are hearing now. The party is entering like a quiet, kind of like scrappy, foresty part of another borough of the city now, and there are insects and fauna, mutated fauna, kind of wandering around them at this point in time, so that's what this sound is. And we're going to pick up with that group of 3 before we get back into the exciting conclusion of the other group of 3. But Tabletop Audio can provide that audio and more for you for free for your games online or in person, and you just go to their website, give them a shout if you're using them for a live stream, and that's what we're doing here. Thank you, tabletopaudio.com, for being the music to our ears. Also, upcoming schedule. Monday is another Dapper D's. Hooray! I think I have it written down that the next episode of the Dapper D's is we're going back to playing Dream Daddy. So we're going to do another part of Dream Daddy.
I'm so excited. Yeah. Also, for people that don't know, from tomorrow's 420, but the other cool thing that's happening is that from, like, what is it, 420 to 429, the entire date is the same backwards and forwards.
Yes, it is.
That thing's not going to fucking happen for another, like, 100-ish years or whatever. I don't know. Well,
yeah, it would be 42020. It is 420.
You know, it'll happen next year.
Will it? But will it be...
No, 2025.
Yeah.
But
it's 4202024. So it's 420 2024 is the same backwards and forwards. So that's probably it's actually never going to happen again in that way ever again. So literally once in a lifetime opportunity.
We got a lot of once in a lifetime opportunities that happen within our lives, dudes.
Yeah, I know. You could.
If I get to talking about this, we're gonna leave. We're gonna
every
ranting for a minute.
Moment is a once in a lifetime moment. Grasp it by the balls,
as Eminem would say.
There it is.
Do not miss your chance to blow.
Do not miss your chance to blow.
Opportunity comes once in a lifetime.
Yo. All right.
Is that song safe for work? Hold up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
sorry. He does not swear at all in that
I know.
song.
I mean, like the content. That line just made the. Okay.
His palms are sweaty. Knees weak. Arms are heavy.
Vomit on a sweater. Mom's spaghetti.
He's nervous, but no.
Stop it.
Okay, so look at me. I'm the one going off track now. Tuesday. Are we doing conclusion of D20 Detectives or another episode of Crossroads?
No, it would be Crossroads.
Crossroads.
Yeah, Crossroads.
Okay. And then no In-Quy'zz-ition next Friday. That'll be back to the regular schedule then.
We need to start getting more shows on ANIPOD again.
Yeah. We kind of do. We've had we've had some program cancellations. We've had some program move-arounds. We've had some programs that we just completely forgot to continue.
People have ideas.
Yeah, we do have openings, absolutely. Of course, what that does also mean is if we wanted to complete Dream Daddy a little faster, we could play more Dapper D's like during the middle of the week in the slots that are now open. So if you want to see that, let us know. If you don't, then fucking leave a hate comment. I don't care.
Zoe, me and you should just block out like 3 hours of ANIPOD time and just do nothing. I don't know why.
I would sit and stream and just read a book with you all day long.
Can we
but
do
silently.
That? Dude.
But read it silently.
Yeah,
you don't read it for the audience. You just
doing individual things.
We read it at the same book at the same time, and only interaction we have is when we occasionally get to the same part and go.
What?
But we don't actually discuss it. We just
That's what
I'm
you
not
learn on
gonna
a
lie.
really slow reader.
Did he just?
such a fast reader. Like I would probably
There's
do it in
just
like
the-
2 hours before you.
No, that's just the video of the dog was running. Give me that shit, and it's written out in a stutter on the paper.
I'm not gonna lie. I would love to have us do like just an hour block each week where we just do a story. Like we just read a book. Like one of us chooses a book and chooses once a week to just like read an hour of that book out loud to nobody.
What we
I have a bunch of
Audiobooking?
classics.
Ooh.
That's when I just teach you how to annotate for like.
Oh
3
my
hours.
god! Oh my
Yeah,
god!
we could totally do
Holy
that.
shit!
Other-
What the
my
fuck?
other idea,
Grimm's fairy
not-
tales.
That is
Not
so
to-
many annotations.
Not to
Grimm's
pitch a
fairy
show
tales.
idea while we're trying to start.
Oh my god!
Or we make a random wheel of fanfic.
Oh no!
Yes.
Oh.
No! No!
And my immortal
Actually,
has to be on it.
Even simpler. Wednesday night, there's just one giant spinning prize wheel, and whatever it lands on, that's what we're doing for the next 2 hours that day. Like,
That's all.
We'd have to
Is it- that's
really
not-
sit down and just make ideas.
that's not the Dapper D's in any way, but
Oh,
that's like
yeah.
everybody has to be available because it could be 15-player Among Us, or it could be 2-person reading quietly in a corner.
All right, let's get this game going.
All
Seems
right,
like a wild
so-
idea that may need a bigger budget.
What are you talking about? I just buy a big wheel. Oh, right. All right, so with all of that said and with all of that prattling out of the way, we now return you to episode 40 of the In-Quy'zz-ition.
40 already?
Yeah, I know, right? Isn't it fun? The show's been going for
We're
like
in the
3
midlife
years.
crisis of our show.
Midlife crisis of our
Excuse
show.
me, I'm pretty sure I'm having one right now.
All right, so
Shit's already going bad.
I think we're already there.
the crisis has passed. We are entering the.
Decisions have been made.
So, as we enter in, last we left off, the investigation into the missing ledger continued, and some points were brought up, some people were interviewed, some groups were made, some splitting up was had, and some lawyers were followed, right up to their doorstep, where they were waiting smugly. But we're gonna turn away from that exciting conclusion for now, and
I don't know who that is.
prosper on with the secondary group that has gone deep into the woods, into the like the piles of
Into the woods.
deep into the unknown of the Puddles Burrow. You all took time to make your way over to the Puddles Burrow. Now, the Puddles Burrow, as shown in the slideshow of landscape images that I have now figured out how to do, so you're going to see some different images, kind of like cycling through of what we're going to be doing, where we're going to be today, at least. Ugh. And we catch up with Zog,
Hi.
Sundial, and Willow, all making their way over to Wit's abode.
Oh, I should open my notes. Shouldn't
They
I?
know, they were told where general area it was.
Yes.
And now that they are in the Puddles Burrow, they are searching for the place specifically. And you notice that there's a lot of running water here, but it's running water like you would get in a swampland. Like, it's the entire floor is like covered in like little creeks and tide pools and all these other little gullies of water, but there's walking space in between the gullies and the tide pools and all these other places. There's enough room for you to walk, but you are constantly hearing the sound of running water. This is not a place that a boat can go except for like a flat bottom hoverplane boat. What are they called? The hover boat. You know, with the big propeller on the back and the flat bottom.
Yeah, pontoon.
No, I'm pretty sure pontoon is different.
The pontoon, like the things stick down into the water and one way or the other.
I thought pontoon was like you had the big inflatable bits.
Yes.
And it was like basically a pallet.
Yes.
I think
One way or the other.
I think you're talking about a fan boat.
We're getting a fan boat. That's what it is. Thank you. A fan boat. So fan boats are used here.
Yes, fan boats.
Yeah. And you saw a couple like passing by in the most open spaces of the watery regions here. Because of all of the running water, you do hear fauna and like little wildlife that you did not hear on the river because the river is far too large. Yes, Dono has posted an image of a fan boat in the chat. Yes.
I will also drop it into our Discord.
Of course. in the Discord rather. And
like our public one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Which you can go join somewhere. I think it's
There's
in
a
Dono's link tree. I think it's in
it's in the link tree down below.
It's in the link tree below.
Yep, there should be an invitation for it.
Indeed. So you're walking along looking for Wit's place. How do you
Yes.
go about finalizing that search?
First and foremost, I have a game mechanic question.
What's that?
Locate object you can't upcast? Would you let me just burn a higher level spell slot to cast it again?
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'm burning a 3rd level spell slot to cast locate object, as we are,
Now,
you know.
this is actually pertinent to something that I thought about
Yes.
after a couple of sessions ago, but I forgot last session. Make a
Yes.
history check for me on when you cast locate object.
18.
So when you cast locate object the first time that you cast it,
Yes.
you cast it on the description of the book that was given to you, yes? The description of the ledger that was given
Yeah.
to you. Okay,
yeah,
good.
both given to me and like my memory. Like,
Yes.
because I've seen it, yeah.
Had we established that you had seen the ledger?
Yes. To be fair, you established it. You brought it up, yes.
Okay, that's why I wanted to remember. That's why I wanted you to roll that history check.
Okay.
The description of the ledger that was given to you for the casting of the spell
Yes.
was different than the book that you remember now.
Oh no. Okay.
So, on an 18 history check, you're like, wait a minute, I remember this fucking ledger. And you describe that ledger.
Yes.
And on this casting of locate object, nothing comes up.
Okay. So when I
In the
cast it
puddles
again,
row.
I have to be like, okay, there was a new description. Do I have to have describe or name an object from the
Yeah,
movie?
you can describe or name an object.
Okay.
You do not have to have seen the object.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Of course, if you've seen it, you can describe it a lot better.
a lot
but-
better. Yeah.
yeah.
It'd be funny if you kind of describe something to locate object and it's just like, all right, this is kind of what you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly. That's what the history
if I-
check's for. Yeah.
What if I like cast locate object and I'm like, I don't know, just something blue. It's blue around me.
It's like Scott.
And it highlights sky. Nope, the sky's not blue in this world. It's green. The sky
Right.
is a lime green in this world.
Oh, what a choice.
Yeah, it's a great choice. I
Really
might add.
gives 90s punk girl vibes.
So,
He
but
was
when
a
you look
skater
up into the
boy,
sky
she was-
now, when you look up into the sky now, you see 2 moons. And a dark emerald green sky lit up with a bunch of stars and some clouds. Looks like it might rain again. I know Allie is so excited about that. But you look up into the sky, and then you look back down to the ground, and your locate object has not worked.
Yes.
on what you know to be the ledger.
Yes.
But if you wanted to cast it again on the book that was described to you, you would have to use another slot.
Yeah, we'll do it.
If you wanted it, okay.
Yeah, the first time I was just like, yeah, that book. And then I sat and thought about it for a second. I'm like, damn it. No. And then I recast it.
So the first casting was the actual ledger. The second casting being the description of the book that was given to you, you receive a ping. And it points into one of the neighborhoods.
You said that there's water, right?
Yes.
I like to imagine that like a little, like almost like rain droplets have like risen up and are pointing me in the direction.
Give me 5 minutes. I have a call that I'm going to take.
Oh, okay.
What if it's like literally rain instead of like it coming, like making an arrow? What it does is that it focuses like more heavily or lighter in that way, creating kind of like a path that you can see throughout the rain.
I like that. All right, so Dippy's distracted. Zoe, what book are we reading first for our new show?
We could do. Have you read The Perfume yet?
I have no idea what that is.
It's about a dude, medieval Victorian times, who makes perfumes out of dead virgins.
Oh.
What? Out of what?
What? Dead virgin.
Because he has no scent.
Yeah.
Like, he doesn't smell.
Oh.
So he becomes a perfumer, and then he
They did make a movie.
and then he ends up killing.
1985.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Criminal Minds episode.
It does.
I've started it. I could not finish it because it's an interesting read. I got like one chapter and it went.
You guys should do a show where you just read smut.
Dude, I've had that thought. I've had that.
Right?
Yes. Amazing.
Like light smut. Like
I've had the idea of like a smut podcast before.
Wait, Dad's back. Dad's back.
Down.
Let's do
Shut
it.
up, Dad's back.
I'm down.
Guys, Dad's back. All right, no, smut. I don't know what that is.
Is Dippy back?
We're just having a adult book club.
Hey,
I
Dippy,
was
what
never
kind of
like-
smut is in this world?
Aside from Chaos, I'm the youngest one here. Why am I dad?
Because you're the DM.
You're the most mature age.
Fair.
Doesn't do that.
You're in charge of this group.
Fair enough. Okay, so it points into one of the neighborhoods. You get I think it describes it as like you get a highlight of the object. But to point you in that way, like from farther away, it's flavor-wise.
Like
like
droplets.
Yeah, you have a little misty arrow pointing.
What if
kind of
it's
in the
like
direction.
Fallout 4's bat?
Just
Bat
like
trail.
you all of a sudden get a fucking like compass in your field of vision, and it points and it like has a waypoint marker.
Waypoint located.
I love that. So
Would Zog try and go through buildings?
So, you begin walking in the direction of the book that was described to you.
Yes. This way, guys.
And as you kind of walk, you notice this is, for lack of a better way to put it, Hicktown for New York City. There are a lot of green necks. I'll call them
the lower class.
the
Those that can't
impoverished lower southern class.
Those that can't afford a houseboat and travel all the time. Peasants.
All right.
And you notice there are the aesthetic shifts to like buildings that like are. Have you seen the movie Where the Crawdads Sing?
Yeah, of course.
Imagine that mixed with Fallout. That's the aesthetic that you've got now. Like,
all right,
like shantytown homes with people sitting on the front porch and like viewing the surrounding area, you know, at their leisure, with no consequence for their actions to be brought into mind, and making call-outs to passersby as they see fit.
Yeah.
And some
now
of
we
these,
have a half-orc with a gun and a trident on his back, a slime, and then are you in fairy form or are you a human?
I'm a human.
I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
That's a little less conspicuous then. So as you're kind of walking along, you do
Can
also
Sundial
notice.
just make himself look like a guy?
Absolutely.
Actually, can I look like
You can
Zog's
take a
child?
humanoid form. You can.
What?
Can I look like Zog, just younger?
I don't like that.
Zog and mini Zog.
Zog and mini Zog.
They just be
Okay.
Zog, but small.
No check required. You can take a humanoid form of a smaller Zog, like a half-size Zog. Wow.
I think it's weird, and then I just turn into a younger, or a smaller Willow.
Yeah. Yeah. So, kind of walking along, and you notice that there are a lot of like pitfalls and rat holes, and just like little individual like foot holes that you like if you're not watching where you step. if you're not watching where you're stepping, you can like step and your leg will be swallowed up by this hole up to the knee if you're not careful.
Sundial suddenly thinks
It's all good.
of a better disguise and just goes, you know what? I'm gonna be Willow, but dude and burly. So, so I just
Okay.
so I look like
So you look like a masculine burly version of Willow.
yes.
Okay. Of
Completely
Willow's
shirtless.
human
Fucking-
form. Okay. So they watch you change, then you walk a couple steps, and then they watch you change again,
Oh, no.
and you just hear from a porch from nowhere in particular. They got some strange company with them now, don't they? And
What have you been smoking, buddy?
my grandma's ashes. And
Oh shit! I heard that's a real good drug.
and you, as you're like, and you hear another voice go like, David, that wasn't funny the first time, and it's not gonna be funny again. And
But it is.
so, as you continue to walk along,
Yeah,
you
follow my
eventually
trail.
coming across a little alley of no.
Oh, hey, Allie, what are you doing here?
You come across a little corridor with about 4 or 5 different shantytown homes, which is in the Discord. It is the first of the 4 landscape images in the Discord for your viewing pleasure.
I will copy and post this to the at the public Discord.
Yes.
So you can be able to get a good idea.
Yep. And the ping is coming from the second house on the right of that picture, the one with the furthest extension into the road.
All right.
And then the ping lasts for how long?
I was trying to look at the picture. I don't have it pulled up.
Like 10 minutes or an hour or
10 minutes with concentration.
10 minutes with concentrated. Well, that 10 minutes like runs out as you approach the front door of this house. And
Okay.
you like now this is a stakeout. This
Oh,
was
no, I was just gonna
described
go
as a
knock on the
stake.
door.
Zog, you ever thought about why it's always like there's always so much trash around?
I don't know.
Do we just not have like waste management?
That's just no. They like it's a history book, Sundial, of like something came and hit
I
the
didn't go to
planet,
school.
and like we couldn't. Right.
What?
I don't know if I
That
went to
explains
school
a lot.
either.
That explains a lot from both of you.
The history thing.
Did you wait, Willow? Did you go to school?
Yes.
No.
Do you know
How the hell
anything
do you
about
think I got that job?
that?
I don't know. I thought just like I don't know how it works out. In
You had a job?
Yes.
Someone trusted you to do a job?
I
Wow.
was trusting with a lot.
I trust you. No,
Jesus.
Sundial.
And then shit
The whole
happened.
perspective of Willow has completely changed. It's just like I don't have a job. This is just how I live. I don't know how I get money.
There was so much shade being thrown.
Like Sundial literally just lives like this. Like this is his day-to-day life. He doesn't see it as a job. It's just like I landed on this
don't
planet.
have a job. What?
I don't. What do you mean? I just you're my best friend and I hang out with you all the time.
Yeah.
You.
I don't pay you. So
exactly.
Zog.
That's why Sundial's just like, I don't have a job. This is my life.
You go up to the door.
I just knock on the door. Yeah.
How do I still have more money than you though?
I don't know. I don't know how that happened.
Initially, there is
I
no
got
response.
fired, so
Oh,
Because I know the Thieves Guild.
You don't know how tempted I am just to pull out. Can I see everyone's quiet codes, please?
I don't know what that is. I never went to school.
All right. So anyway,
where is this?
initially, initially.
Roll
I'm muting.
initiative.
I'm muting Dono in the fucking Zoom call. All right. No, wait. I can't manually unmute Dono? I can ask you to unmute yourself. I thought I could manually unmute Dono. I can't do it. No, in the Zoom call, Dono. In the Zoom call. Not your physical microphone. Yeah.
It's because we both have the same level of authority within the call.
Yeah, that's right. You are absolutely right. So anyway, initially, after knocking, you do not hear a response from the inside. After about 10 seconds, you hear, "I'm coming," and then you hear, and
He's gonna need a minute to clean up. Probably. We need to.
And then, after about another 10, 15 seconds, opening the door, you see a pink tiefling. Soft, bright pink with curly black hair and, looking at the image again to see, curled over horns, long ears, black eyes, like where there would be irises and pupils delineation, there is none. It's just one solid black, like his irises are black as well as his pupils.
Okay.
He dressed in simple clothes. He has a bandage wrapped around his right arm, and he kind of like peeks out the window. Kind of gives a peek out the window, out the door. He's like, could I help you?
Do I recognize him as Wit, or do I not recognize this person?
You do not. You met Wit one time,
Yes.
but from the one time you met him, this looks like Wit.
Oh, this
Although-
looks like Wit.
He's
Okay.
lost a little weight.
All right. Yeah, I'm just. My name's Zog. I'm coming to have a little bit of a chat, if you don't mind.
About what? Does this have to do with my? Look, they already took care of my charges, my case. It's already been settled. I don't need anyone else talking to me about that.
I'm clearing your name for a different one, bud.
He like looks one way, looks the other way, closes door, unlocks a different lock, opens door back up again, and is like, "Okay, sure, come in, please."
Yeah. Zog, noticing. What happened to your arm?
It's from the, well, you don't know.
I don't know. No.
Had an accident with the charges case. I really don't know how to not tell people things.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
And
Do you
he
mind
looks
if I?
up at you, and he's like, "Have I not seen you before?"
I was I'm Samori's ex.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I...
What? Yeah. Look,
what
I
was
have
this
stuff
about again?
Before that, let me see your arm. And Zog kind of sticks out his hand.
And he, like, shows you.
I'll cast Lesser Restoration on him.
Like where you're thinking, not that kind of injury.
Okay, then I'll just give him some
Lesser
healing,
Restoration,
just some good old
I was
healing.
about to say, a healing spell would be more prone in this situation.
Is anyone else around us hurt? You guys aren't hurt, right?
Do
No.
we all remember that Sundial has each given you guys a 1d8 of like lessening damage?
Yeah, I remember.
Mhm.
Cool. I just
All right, well, the
wasn't sure
only
if they
healing I
mentioned
have
that
left
yet.
is Mass Healing Word. So,
Damn.
oh wait, no, no, I'm not a paladin. I don't have Lay on Hands.
Nope.
All right, he's gonna get what level would that be? 4th level Mass Healing Word in him.
So you say this, and then, like, 120-foot radius around you, like a 30-foot radius?
10 foot.
10-foot radius around you, everyone just feels revitalized.
If there's anyone else in the house, you know,
Yeah,
just
no. And he, like, looks... How much healing does it do?
I rolled it and didn't look at the number like a
10.
fucking idiot.
10?
10. Thank you.
As he, like, feels this revitalization, kind of, like, unwraps, and you see where there was a large cut scar, like a large, like something cut him, like a pane of glass. It heals over and closes in that moment, and he's like,
Did you get that from glass?
It
It looked like a glass cut.
might have.
Oh shit, that's my bad. I didn't. So this is Sundial, and he
Hi.
points to the guy.
Yeah.
That
The guy that Sundial is disguised as right now.
I look like a
And this
burly
is
guy with
Willow.
like, hi.
and he points to the woman.
The
Zog
woman.
is now uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's like, okay,
I know.
what is this about?
I'll just no. I know that you've talked to Kim. You know the ledger's missing. We just got to cover our bases.
Wait, the ledger is missing.
Yeah. Little book held held a bunch of records for like their past trials. Yeah.
Right. Right. And he like turns and he like walks over to a desk in his place. And in the second image of the group of 4 that I sent you, you see the inside of his place.
Yeah.
The inside of Wit's place. It looks literally like a trailer, like a mobile home trailer mixed with the medieval aesthetic. Like that's what this is.
Where do the stairs go to?
They go up a bookcase that is along that wall. And
Fantastic. I love that answer.
The ledger, Samori's ledger. Ledger owned by Samori.
The ledger, the ledger Samori, the ledger that was owned specifically by Samori, Samori's ledger. That ledger.
Yeah, no idea.
Yes, that one. All right, and he goes over to aptly that little like stepping ladder. He walks up to one of the top shelves of the bookcase, pulls out what looks to be a rather ordinary looking book. Looks like a ledger.
Talks like a ledger.
No, it's,
Oh, Jesus.
no, and
I forgot they turned it into an audiobook.
it just the
Make that canon.
the covers and pages flap like lips as it reads. That's
In
great.
1987, this guy broke into a car.
Look, it's every audiobook sounds like Gilbert Gottfried. 1987. All right,
It's just a howler from Harry Potter.
a howler.
Yes.
That's great. Anyway, pulls it out, hands it over to you, and just like It looks like that, right?
Yeah.
You take
This
a
is
look
not
at
how I
it.
expected it would. Yeah.
You take a look at it, and you're just like, yeah, it's a ledger. It
It's
doesn't have Samori's name on it. Doesn't have the business's name on it, but it's a ledger.
it's a ledger. Can I fucking do something? Can I? Nope, I can't do anything magical about this. I'm just looking at a book.
Hey Zog, you know how to read, right?
I know how to read and write. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to read the light? Make sure it's the right thing.
Oh yeah, I opened it.
You open it up. Blank.
It's fucking blank.
The whole thing is blank.
Okay,
You
so this is
see-
a good
you-
start.
You see nothing on the pages.
I almost walked out of this house.
Can I focus on this and see if it has any arcane to it?
You can make an Arcana check if you'd like.
That is what I would like to do.
Willow, you may also make an Arcana check if you'd like.
Okay. I got a 26.
26!
I got a 19 on my die.
Not only does this book not look like the book that was described to Zog for the casting of the locate object spell, this book is also, you know, it feels like there's something magical about it. Feels like something very simple, that is a very simple magic that prevents it from being read by anyone but the owner of the book.
Ah! God. It's got like magic on it.
Oh, it has magic.
Yeah. It,
Hey, Dippy.
yes.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Can I see the book?
Yeah, no, here, go for it.
Okay. I will turn into the person that would own this book.
What? I don't.
Do we know
Alright.
who
I'm not the
owns it?
DM.
Okay. In this scenario,
Like, I have shape
if you
change.
believe this is Samori's book, then you would shape change to look like Samori.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
So let's make a performance check to see if you can shape change to look like Samori.
Yes.
Convincingly
Because
enough for
Because I
this
usually,
book.
like, this is me actually trying to be a certain person.
Yes.
Instead of just being like, I'm just going to mishmash some shit. and kinda
Exactly.
look like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. This is why. Okay, what am I using? Charisma?
Performance.
Performance?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Baby, what do I got? Nat 20
Natural 20.
for a 24.
Zog, you like look away, you look back, and Samori is standing there, very green and slimy Samori, but Samori nonetheless.
I've had dreams about this.
Am I hot?
Oh my.
I'm
Sorry,
gonna
I'm
say
just a little
something.
sweaty.
I'm gonna say something. I don't know if it. I'm gonna say something. I don't know if it's gonna hit for anybody, but if it does, it's gonna be hilarious. You're feeling pressure applied from any direction.
You hit me. You got me. Yeah.
Chaos got it too. Anyway,
So wait, who's Samori in the pictures that you've sent us?
that would be the female. In fact, it would be the
Female
only female
goblin?
that I said.
Or
The
the
female green. Female green.
Yeah, they look like. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, Samori is fucking.
Zog's ex.
Okay, I look like your ex.
Yep.
Yes. Yes, you do.
You striking similarity. Look into the book, it remains blank.
All right.
So
look at-
Samori,
I'll
this
look
is
at Zog, he's like, you wanna
so
make out?
A, this is not Samori's ledger. B, if it was Samori's ledger, you didn't do a good enough job, which you know you did a damn good job.
I did the best I
Steve.
could, okay?
C, this is probably somebody else's ledger.
Hey, we should take this still.
Yeah. Wait. Do you mind just taking a seat really quick?
I mean,
I'll hand the ledger to
yeah.
Willow.
Thank you.
As Wit sits down, I cast fucking. I'm going through so many spell slots.
cast
I haven't had
fucking?
one. I cast fucking on the clone of Samori.
oh my god.
I cast locate object again.
on the desk, behind Wit.
Zog just walking beeline for it. Just move as he like reaches to go grab it.
And he like... So you like walk over.
Oh.
You feel a cold hand on your shoulder as Wit like kind of like grabs your shoulder, is like, Zog, that's not the book that you're looking for. It's not. And you need to make a charisma saving throw.
What? Excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
I take it. Give me a second.
Natural 20. 25 overall.
Oh, fuck. All right. You shrug it off
Ugh.
as you feel like a chill that was running through your body dissipate. Like,
Yeah.
and he sees that that didn't work. You see that he sees that that didn't work. And you see him try to play it off as something that wasn't anything at all.
All right, I grabbed the book.
And you...
I'm just...
Okay. Cool.
No acknowledgement.
Nope.
Again, looks like a ledger. But this time, it has an inscription on it, Samori and Fisker, attorneys at law. There is a clear see-through... I can actually post that picture of that image in here. Now that you have done that.
I love that counterspell is just somatic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you can
so
just
it
yell,
could
fuck you.
And you see
Just be like, no.
thick leather,
So
like
somatic is hands.
thick leather roller binding
Somatic is hands, so you
on
can
one
just,
side with a lot of annotations and tabs sticking out the bottom of the book, a leather latch cover that goes across the book, and a clear see-through cover page to see the top page of transactions. And
right.
you
Well,
pick it up and you're like, that certainly looks like it.
all right. So what? You want to run me through why this is sitting on your desk?
Well, I could.
I've been nothing but courteous to you. I've been nothing but trying to help you out. I even came here hoping that I just got to clear your name and move on. So, come on, bud. Let's not do this.
That's... For a thing,
Yep.
and that's... You can... You see him racking his brain for... Make me an insight check.
I will love to make an insight check. I'm okay about making an insight check. That's a 14.
14. He's racking his brain for an excuse, but not in the way that you think he would be right now.
He's sitting. I'm gonna just sit right next to him, and I gotta cast guidance on him.
What?
As I'm just bud. I came here with nothing. I've met you. I know you. You worked for Samori. You try and pick yourself up by your bootstraps. I get it. Let's start from the beginning. Take a second. Take a breath. Let's figure this out together.
That's not what you think it is.
Okay. Zog just kind of like aimlessly thumbing through the pages as he's like, all right.
Transactions.
That's it. What do you think it is then?
I know what it is.
Okay.
It's not what you think it is. And it's not what Samori thinks it is either.
Okay. Then what is it?
It's a book for something important.
You're gonna
And
have to give me a little bit more than that.
I don't have to if I don't want to. And he begins to, like, softly just, like, not weep, but he's approaching weeping. Like, he's scared that you have found this book.
Shit. I'm so used to playing with, like, telepathy and stuff like that. It's fucking... Zog's gonna look up at Sundial and Willow and ask, do you guys mind giving me and my old friend a moment? You know, just... He's obviously nervous to talk about it. The less of an audience, the better. And...
Do you oblige?
Give me a second. I'm looking at something. Ah, damn, it's not. I'll look at Willow. See how they're feeling about this.
I don't like it, but also I understand feeling that it's terrifying to have an audience.
Oh wait, I gotta make this. Yeah. There we go. Damn, 9. Maybe.
Okay.
What? Is there a back door to this place?
It looks like there is. You see, in the room that you're standing in now, the room from the picture, it looks like, you know, it's just one long room. There's one door that supposedly leads to a bedroom. There's the front door you came in, and there's another door at the other end.
Okay, I'm leaving my cat in here, but yes.
Is your cat just like formulates out of your body?
Like, which I have human skin right now.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Flesh cat. Makes a miniature version of Allie.
Flash Cat. Brought to you by ANIPOD.
Flesh cat.
No.
If it ain't flesh cat, it ain't worth.
Hey, Allie, you are currently muted.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here saying I don't like it.
Yeah.
Everyone else and I don't like it.
All right, so.
Yeah.
So,
I love that you sounded like Brendan.
as you leave,
it's like, that's gross. I don't
as you leave, you see a nice little Siamese cat. Oh no! You
Yeah.
just see a nice little Siamese cat come out from underneath like a long coat like pocket, and just like meow, and just set it on the floor. And you walk away. Willow, as you walk away as well. Zog, you are alone with Wit and and Sundial's cat.
Real quick,
Yes.
as we leave,
Yeah.
I'll just look at Willow and be like, you watch the front, I'll watch the back in case this guy decides to skedaddle.
Yes.
This is where I have a problem not playing characters with telepathy. I'm so glad Dono could still read my mind.
Dude, that's why I asked if there was a back door here.
Yes. No,
And then I
fucking me
left
and you
my
are the
cat.
same fucking wavelength.
Yep.
You're also my bro. We would have
Yeah.
like physical telepathy.
Yeah. As they leave, Zog just kind of sitting next to Wit.
Mm-hmm.
Can I leave my mouth with Willow?
What?
What?
We can talk still, but I'm just watching the back door. I've like let an eyeball go away. Can I do a mouth?
But you wouldn't be able to hear it. You would
Sundial
be
has no
talking
mouth.
with no response.
Sundial has no
damn
mouth
it.
and he must scream.
Allie's so right. You no. I could still be able to see because I have blind sight.
But like,
that's why
hearing is different.
that's why the eyeball
Okay,
thing
never
works.
mind.
Yeah, but the mouth thing would not.
I'm gonna have to.
I
I'm
love
gonna have
it.
to workshop this a little.
I love the idea. I love the idea. It does not work in practice. So
He's just turning it to Mr.
I could
Potato
leave
Head
a
at this
mouth
point.
in one ear. I could leave a mouth in one ear.
Just splits his face in half.
oh my god, we're moving
This
on.
is a more messed up
We're
Mr.
moving
Potato
on.
Head.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah.
1. Zog.
Yeah. What? You know, I can only help you if I know how to.
I don't want your help for what I need this book for.
Okay. I need to figure out where the real ledger is. If this isn't it, do you have any ideas?
I don't think you would have trouble finding the real ledger.
Okay. I'm having trouble with it, though, unfortunately.
As long as you look in the original place that it's kept,
I mean, it wasn't there this morning.
pause. Just for information's sake. Recall, Quinlan and Burk. Did you tell Zog about the different places that Aldrin mentioned in her interrogation that the ledger would be kept?
I think we did.
We probably relayed all the information, but there was a lot of it, so I couldn't
Yeah.
forget it.
Well, in this
There were two spots, and it was in neither place.
There was
Okay.
the drawer in the office, and then there was the roll top desk out front of Samori's office.
Mm-hmm.
It was a display case or something for it, and it wasn't in either spot. And when
Pokemon
Zog
pointed
did
out that display
the
case. That was an artifact from a previous case that
Yeah.
Samori had done for a friend of hers.
There were two
And-
places mentioned that the ledger could
Yep.
be. A roll-top desk in front of Samori's office, and the drawer that was open on the day that you started your interrogations.
mm-hmm.
You saw that that drawer was empty. Did anybody bother to check the roll-top desk?
I figured they would have checked that themselves. Are you kidding me? This might be a wild freaking goose chase.
Moving on. Zog.
All right. Well,
That's Dippy.
I'm a good ways away from checking it, but what do you have going on with this? And he holds up like this pretend ledger, I guess.
I would still rather not tell you that.
And I'm starting to hit a point where I really, really would rather you tell me about that.
You hear like physically pumping in his chest into your like earshot. Do I have a heartbeat in my DM's notes? I don't think I
Tabletop audio has a great heartbeat, actually. I used for Dark Energy.
do. Where is it? Do you remember what soundboard it was in?
I could find it really quick. I don't remember
Yeah. Weirder things? Stranger Things? Maybe? No?
though. Soundpad. Soundpad home. Not loading.
No. No.
House on the Hill, I think.
Oh,
Yep,
that
House
would
on
make
the Hill.
sense. That would make sense.
Tabletop tabletop audio is great.
Oh, we love tabletop audio. There you go. And I'm gonna, like... Ooh. Breeze quiets down. Water quiets down.
I got pulled out of what I was doing for this ledger. Whether or not this is the ledger or not, I show up at your house in nothing but good faith. I find something that looks like the goddamn ledger sitting on your desk. You knew it was there, and you grabbed some stupid fucking decoy instead. I can break you just as easily as I can fucking heal you. So let's start from the beginning. One more time, bud. For old time's sake. What are you doing with the fucking ledger?
Make an intimidation check. Or, if you'd rather, spend an inspiration point to automatically succeed this intimidation check with that fucking... For rule of cool purposes.
Can I roll to see if I have a nat 20? And if I don't, just do the intimidation check?
Sure.
All right. Okay, yeah, I'll just burn the inspiration.
Rule of cool. That is like rule of cool shit. And you see Wit, like something just snaps at how scared he is of you now. And trying to maintain physical composure, you see a tear like roll down his face when he says, "All I know is that if I use what's in that book, me and hundreds of others can finally go home, and you and thousands of others can be repaid for your sins."
I put my hand on his thigh and I say, like, "Bud, now that just sounds like some stupid fucking crazy talk. And I'm going to cast Inflict Wounds at 4th level."
That's my dad.
That's a 16 to hit.
16 to hit?
Yeah. You have to roll, even though it is just touch, which has always confused me about Inflict Wounds.
Yeah.
It's a
You have to roll
melee
to see if the
spell
energy
attack,
gets
so you have to be
directed,
able to
yeah.
actually touch
Yeah.
them.
You feel the power course through your hand,
Mm-hmm.
and it reaches the barrier between your skin and his,
Yes.
and just...
Knew it. Fucking knew it.
As he says, "You said you weren't going to hurt me."
I never fucking said that.
And he, in this turn, will... And he, in this turn, using the contact between your hand and his leg, will attempt to cast a spell on you.
Yep.
Do you want to counterspell it?
I don't have counterspell.
You don't have counterspell. Does anyone in the immediate area have counterspell?
Would you let me cast counterspell through my cat?
Is that something that familiars can, like... I know familiars
They usually
cast
can
help.
only do touch spells, but he is right fucking there.
We're going to see how this plays out first.
Okay.
What Wit is trying to do is cast Banishment on you.
Okay.
And that requires a save of some kind. I need to...
a charisma
I
save,
believe it's a charisma save. So roll that charisma save.
I'm using hard dice. I'm not risking this.
Get hard with it, buddy.
I was about to say, and I will also
Or
say...
do you want me to do it on D&D Beyond so you can see it?
Because
I
haven't been looking at D&D Beyond so far.
Okay.
Like, I trust you, obviously.
Okay.
But I want to say that... I don't want to say disadvantage for no reason.
I can cast one spell for him,
What's that?
and it might be a different thing. I could cast because it is a touch spell. Protection from good and evil.
Which does what?
Protects them from fae, fiends, undead, etc. From until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch protected against certain types of creatures, aberrations, celestials,
Yeah,
elemental, fae, fiends, and
tieflings are
undead.
still classified as humanoids.
Okay.
They have fiendish origin, but they are still classified as humanoids. I love the
Damn
thought
it.
process.
We're
So
still
roll this. So
humanoid.
roll this charisma save.
22. $17 plus 5.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
I have a good Christmas save.
Yeah.
He's hot.
I need to look
I'm
at.
hot.
I need to look at banishment again. Give me 2 seconds. Oh
I can just Google it really quick.
no, I've got it right here.
You have to show them something that they don't like that discusses them. That's literally one of the components, is that you show them something, that disgusts
An
them.
Do we
item
ever use
distasteful to
spell
the-
components?
I know, but I think it's a funny fucking component.
I
Because think
shit in
one
my
of the-
own hand.
Because I think also one of the other things is that I have banishment right here. Okay, cool. You attempt
I see it.
to,
I see it. I see
Send
it.
one creature that you can see within range to another
suc-
plane of
yeah.
existence. The target must succeed a charisma saving throw or be banished if the target is
Okay.
you're
It's not okay.
it's within 60 feet.
You feel a tug at the thread of your very existence pulling on you.
Hmm.
As for but a moment you see into another reality, but your own willpower pulls you back into the moment.
Can I like flavor this a little bit?
Sure.
Zog sitting there with his hand on the thigh, ready to be like, I've done this before. I'm kind of really good at hurting people like this. And just getting nothing, feeling that coldness instead, immediately feels like whipped backwards of like, oh shit, I don't know where I'm going. As like he feels a tug on his shirt and it's just the arm of Umberlee pulling him back to his body. Just not yet. Like
You are still at a stalemate. It's your turn. Do you want to do something else to him?
Zog's gonna chuckle and just, okay. So you don't want to tell me you want me to pay for whatever I've fucking done. I got the book that you said you need. I think it's just time I get the fuck out of here. You gonna let me leave?
Not with that book, I'm not. And he's
Zog's
just staring at you,
yeah.
cold, dead face at this
Yeah.
point.
Zog's gonna stand up. Do you want the trident or the gun?
And he, like, looks up at you as you stand up. He kind of, like, stands up to match you. And he just, like, tilts his head again in what feels like a patterned way. You've seen other casters tilt their head this way to do something. And he says, "Your bare hands will be fine."
That wasn't an option. And I'm gonna pull the trident out and just go for it. Just start fucking, just good old combat.
Roll to hit.
All right. I'm burning an inspiration point on that. I want to actually feel like I'm doing good rolling. Where's my trident? I have a +7. How did I get that bad? That's fine. Then 19 to hit.
Takes his hand. Ping! And you see a vibrant magical shield. Ping it away. And he says, "I said your bare hands." And he holds up a hand and he begins formulating a casting of magic missile.
Okay. I hope you guys know. Zog will be fine with you guys coming back.
I was gonna say, do I hear any of this because I'm at the door?
So now it'll also be seeing
Any reaction to?
by now.
Do you have a reaction from magic
literally
missile?
the moment that like combat.
I mean,
started happening,
what reactions do I have? I have no.
No. Okay.
No.
So
I'm
with
just
no
gonna have to
reaction
eat
at
this.
all. So with no reaction at all, you watch as this casting of
Can I
magic
roll
missile.
initiative?
Huh?
Can I roll initiative to get into this bitch?
There's.
Okay.
He's only going to do. He's only going to try 2 more things, depending on what
Okay.
Zog does, and this is one
Yeah.
of them. He begins casting magic missile,
Coming back.
and you watch as the energy in his hand, like it transforms mid-casting, attempting to send you away again with another banishment. Roll another charisma
God
save.
Damn it!
Roll
Okay.
another charisma save.
Okay.
This time
I
at
have the book on
disadvantage.
me. If I get banished, it's coming with
I'm
me. I hope he
popping into
realizes
this
this.
bitch.
Oh no! How many inspiration?
Listen, I'm popping into this. The moment that like Zara
Burning an inspiration point on that.
The disadvantage is that
"Alright."
like you're looking at one casting and you have another casting come at you.
Oh, all right. Even with burning an inspiration point, the highest I got is a 7.
Damn.
7. You feel the tug against the front of your shirt again as Umberly pulls, and then all of a sudden, she just lets go. She
I
says,
saved you once.
yeah, and you hear her say, "Let me help you in a different way." And you see Wit's banishing finger point, and you watch as Zog like falls backwards through an invisible door and disappears. Cutting to the inside of that door, Zog. What initially looks like a blank demiplane changes.
Battery low.
God damn it. Hello,
And
Umberly.
that's why it failed. That's why you
Charging
failed this
battery.
time.
Battery low. All right, anyway.
Really was
What
feeling a little
initially
down.
looked like a blank demiplane changes. Now, because of the casting of the spell, you are incapacitated. However, in your incapacitation, you see a bright blue sky with fluffy white clouds and a beautiful yellow sun. Very different scenery from In-Quy'zz. And you feel waves lapping up against your arm in this brief moment. And you watch as Umberly's face kind of apparates and floats just above your face.
Mm.
Make him
Hello
think
again.
think he's won. You'll find another opportunity.
Okay.
And she reaches down and touches the tip of your trident. And you watch as it like a wave of energy crests over your trident and changes it ever so slightly. But very, very powerfully. And
That's neat.
You'll be coming back out in about 5 seconds.
Okay.
As she
Wait,
fades
where am I
away.
in the meantime?
As you kind of look around, you see like all of these other things, you know, and you get this whisper. You see her like disappear in front of you, and then you hear a voice apparate in your left ear.
Battery low.
You hear a voice apparate in your left ear. Somewhere that you will hopefully not be for a very long time.
Oh no, I'm dead.
As you kind of like rise back up out of the invisible door, and you find yourself back in the inside of Wit's home, with the book gone, Wit gone, and I'm going to explain that here now.
Okay.
I need you, Sundial and Willow, to individually roll me initiative checks just to see if you are faster than Wit's casting of this.
Okay.
And you can be.
20.
20. Okay, you will... And what did you get, Willow?
10.
10. All right.
I phased through the fucking door. Just right in. Human skin and all.
Even with a 20.
Fucking. Okay.
As soon as the casting of banishment finishes, you watch him cast another spell on himself. Like, you catch the very tail end of it. Could be invisibility, could be a dimension door. All you know is that it looks like
Well, it can't be invisibility. That's concentration.
No, it.
Ooh,
Have a
unless he
point.
changed it, and that's why the thing dropped in 5 seconds.
Mm-hmm. But again, casting. And he's gone.
He's dead next time. I don't care. I will
I don't think I like
find him.
pink people.
As you watch Zog reappear in the space.
Hey guys, did you get the book?
No.
Oh,
I wanted to turn him into a turtle.
what?
Fox. You'll find out.
All right.
So,
Ooh, I know what I can do with his body once I kill him.
I thought I was the scariest in the group.
and to be frank,
Oh, you used the
That's
dog.
fucking
guys
line?
always thought
was
I
me?
was bullshitting when I said I'm here to protect everybody else from her.
I want you guys to all know-
You thought I was lying. You still think I'm
I would like you
lying.
all to know that I have updated my alley list. I did have Zog Boatman, and then I had Oily Big Cat, and an Alley Bard or Consort of Box. Now I've added Willow BFF and Quinlan Zog's boyfriend.
your ally. Your ally box. Yeah.
Yeah, my allies.
Yeah, I was about to say. All right.
Box buds.
So we cut from Wit's home to Fisker's apartment
Oh god. Oh no.
as let's see. This is city ambience now, supposedly. There we go. As you stand, your group, Quinlan, Burk, Allie, in the hallway of Fisker's apartment, with Fisker standing in his doorway, looking at you. The third picture in the group of location pictures is the outskirts of New York City, and the fourth picture, if you look like past Fisker, you see the inside of Fisker's apartment. And you see
Allie fucks with this. The vibe of his apartment.
I do. The aesthetic is really.
And
Yeah.
Fisker just kind of stands there. He's like, "Do you mind explaining to me what you're doing? Standing outside of my personal home?" Why you felt the need to follow me to my private domicile? What is this fucking groove? This is like
radio in the background. I was
this is like trash.
One of the
No, it's
neighbors-
like trash can bangers. It's like
The neighbors
New work
upstairs.
music. I'm here for it.
One of the neighbors out on the balcony.
yeah,
Oh wait. How about that?
pretty much.
That's so funny.
That's pretty much all that this is. Hold on.
No wonder he stays late and does paperwork.
There we go.
Right?
Damn.
There we go. City background.
Hearing that, it would just be a, you want me to take care of that for you?
Anyway,
Never mind that. Do you want us to take care of that?
why you felt the need to follow me to my private domicile?
Dippy learned that word from Breaking Bad.
Shut up.
Allie's like looking at Quinlan Burk like, are y'all gonna take point on this? Should I take like they're just eyeing their companions like you all seem gung ho.
I'm
just
sizing him up. Like, you
Oh,
see
okay.
me actively sizing him up.
Mm-hmm.
A look you've seen before, but the fact I'm going so slow about it, it's a little concerning. You seem to know something more than what you were saying. So, I thought, perhaps misguidingly so, that the main office would not be a place to converse with you about such a thing. And as far as we could tell, you were not followed by anybody but us. So, I gather that we're in the clear to talk candidly.
Damn. You've thrown me a goddamn curveball. Wait a second.
I also didn't get the chance to ask
Fisker's-
him questions.
Fisker's smug smirk goes from a smug smirk to a, like... The smirk disappears and turns to just a very neutral look of, like, an eyebrow cock and just, like... He...
Now I smirk.
No insight check required. You impressed him. Somehow. And he, like... God damn you.
I hate that you just sent that to me on Instagram and then put it in the fucking Discord and added it.
Maybe you saw it twice.
Oh,
I need to
great.
send this to all my people now.
Two words.
Same.
2 words for the live Twitch chat. Foot meme. All right. Anyway, he
That's amazing.
Fisker looks at you and he says, "You have a very vigilante approach of doing things, but I can find no fault with your statement. You assumed incorrectly that we could talk at my private apartment without talking to me first. But your approach is one to be beholden to, especially a man of my caliber. I could learn a thing or two from you. Why not? Come in."
His wording is hurting my head.
Give that nod and walk in.
You look around, paper everywhere. Paper is literally strewn everywhere on the floors, on the shelves, on the desks. Looks like a mad bull has run through here with the purpose of nothing but shredding paper and throwing it everywhere in his apartment. Everything else looks well put together, clean, neat. Maybe a little dusty, but neat nonetheless. And he invites you in. He gestures to a sofa and says, "Please sit. Make yourselves at home.
I love
You
what
already
you've
found
done
your
with the place.
You already found your way here. You might as well act like it."
Ellie's gonna start picking up random pieces of paper and reading them, and then putting them back down and picking up other ones, just to peruse, not looking for anything.
Picks up one paper, something scribbling about making a doctor's appointment. Put it down. Pick up another one. How to solve a Rubik's Cube. Put it down. Pick up another one.
Oh, man's got ADHD.
10 fun facts about the Allfather that you should know.
I was just gonna keep
Put it
looking
down.
at
Pick up
It will
another one.
surprise you.
Allie's playing the distracted investigator, just gonna like look at all the papers, like they're the most interesting thing in the world.
Put it down. Pick up another one. The answer to life's greatest questions in a bottle. Put it down. Pick that one back up again.
Yeah.
Initially,
So
the
it's looking for
headline
next week.
the headline makes it sound like snake oil, but make an Arcana check. Not an Arcana check, an
Oh.
Insight check.
Sick. Got a +8 in that.
Plus
While
8.
they're doing that, I don't know if anybody just saw this. but I had
22,
two cats on
dirty.
my lap.
Dirty little
hands.
alley girl.
Dirty little
I
22.
saw that.
Little alley cat. Dirty little litter box 22.
Litter box 22. That's a 22 in the litter box. All right.
He's got a gun. Kidding.
He's got a gun. The answer to all of your life's questions in a
This
bottle. The answer to all of your life's questions in a bottle, and it advertises a tonic that can be made if you find the right ingredients while you're out adventuring. If you find the right ingredients, you can create a draft of unforeseen knowledge.
Brilliant. I'm writing down those instructions.
You can just take it with you.
My
You
little-
like pocket
I'm
it.
not gonna take the man. I'm not gonna take the man's paper. I'm gonna take out my little journal I keep
Hey,
my stupid intrigues in.
Allie may look like they don't have standards, but they do.
Yeah. Proud of this knowledge. I'm just copying it down.
Allie's a
Scribbling in the
sketch.
corner.
Just a little sketch, or just a little scribble.
What was that? That was a tonic of
Unforeseen knowledge.
unforeseen. Interesting.
Calls for the juice of an exotic fruit that you've never heard the name of before. It calls
Fruit
for
juice.
a dash of metal shavings.
Metal bits.
It calls for the powder. It calls for bone powder from a cyclops.
Crushed bone of one-eyed man.
And a hint
So
a hint of brain matter from an intellect devourer.
brain matter of devourer to taste. Y'all think I'm kidding?
There you
That's
go.
literally what my notes say.
Love that.
Like
I
I'm
love
just
it.
like,
There you
wait,
go.
will it do
There
it?
you go. There you go.
I'm
Fruit
never gonna
juice,
get these
metal
right when I
bits,
try to make it.
crushed bone of one-eyed man, and brain matter devourer to taste.
I'm not
Amazing.
kidding. That's what Allie wrote down.
Incredible.
Love it.
So,
It's like
Continuing.
Grandma's
Sitting on that
cookbook
sofa.
notes.
wow.
I can't let anybody else know how to make it.
Now Allie has to take the chef feat. So
Or alchemy tools, or alchemist
Yeah.
tools proficiency.
that'd be
Anyway.
skills, but yeah.
Fisker looks to Quinlan and says, "So, you caught me
I
in
should
my
be
home.
standing by the door.
What else did you want to talk about? Now that we are unbeholden to attorney-client privilege, that is."
You mentioned some things while we were talking earlier that you couldn't get into. It seemed like you knew something untoward was happening.
It's a little vague. If you could specify, please.
Well, Burk and I were conversing earlier and found your lead off of "I know my rights" to be a little preemptive, shall we say.
And you're probably right.
That was the
In my-
first of my suspicions.
In my current working environment, in my line of work, I find that it helps. It puts people in a certain mood. Question things the correct way. But apparently it didn't work on you, so that I
It
admire
just
as
more so
well.
makes you look a little bit more suspicious. Immediately leading off with that.
Innocent until proven guilty.
Yes.
We all need a little bit of that water. A little bit of that holy water. Calm down in the chat, folks.
I'm physically trying to get work done while I while you guys do this, and I can't focus. I can't fucking focus.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
Can't mute me, bitch.
I can't mute your Discord.
You can't mute memes. Anyway,
All right.
I'm crying. Oh no.
anyway.
I
Is this about...
have not dealt
my-
too much with lawyers. Running a monastery is honestly not very far different.
Didn't take
We
you to
both
be
have
the
a-
religious type.
Spiritual.
Fair enough.
It's not too much different. We both have a code that we live by, lines we will not cross, things we will not say or do.
Track so far. Except in your case, it's for a small group of about 20 to 50. In my case, it's everybody in the material plane that I'm looking out for.
Yes. That is true. But we also do look out for everybody that is within our community and further.
Understandable.
As you look out for your clients and those ripple out. So, in that spirit, as we are both men of means,
King of the road.
somebody picked that up. I genuinely do want to get this figured out, and I happen to think that you know more than you've been letting on.
I might.
Whether or not it's about the ledger, that is to be seen, but you know something that is weighing on you.
Yes. Well. Concerning the state of affairs of the business I've been newly hired by, I am concerned about our veritable leader, Samori, worried about a book going missing. A very important book in her life, a book that would not allow her to continue her line of work. But she might have been a little overzealous.
What makes you say that?
Well, she simply need not look further than underneath her own nose to find the ledger that she's looking for.
You believe that we were brought here set on this task under false pretenses?
No. Her pretenses are all true. She believes her ledger is missing. She wanted you, well, she wanted Zog, to find it for her.
Are we sure that that she wanted Zog to find it, or she wanted Zog back in her bed? Apologies, that was out of line.
I think it was exactly in line.
I was about to
Same here. Yeah.
Well,
That's Allie
I
popping
cannot-
out as like she
There's a grind
drops
on
a
the
paper.
popping out of like
White
a
moment of,
there's a hamper and the lid lifts off the hamper as Allie's head pokes out and is like, I think it was in line. Just like,
Or just nodding by the door, just like, yeah, no, that's in line. You're good.
well, I cannot speak
Valid.
personally to Samori's life, but she's not interested in him in that way again yet. To my knowing. She did want to see him again. She knew to call him with a problem she had, but simply for that, to solve a problem, not for her own purposes. She's putting her business's needs ahead of her own. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, so with that out of the way, she sent you, your friend, she sent Zog and his friends, you, and get out of my clothes. And just like, on the hunt for this book, because it looks exactly like her ledger, but it's not her ledger. She need not look but in her roll-top desk to find it reappeared. And if she were to find it there, mission accomplished. You would all be able to go about your regular lives once again.
So, let me see if I understand this correctly. What she sent us after is not the ledger
Missing,
for the business.
correct. It's not missing. It's right there in her possession.
Do you happen to know what she did send us after?
I might.
Would you like to share?
We're approaching
I'm
an
just gonna
impasse.
step forward a little
Yeah.
bit towards him.
To-
I'm gonna do a
you're like-
little bit of intimidation there.
He goes from like, to, as he, well, my friend, now we're reaching an impasse. You now know what I know. About the ledger. About some more.
Insight check.
Go for it.
This motherfucking lion.
Please do.
This motherfucker lied.
Oh, it's a 12.
12.
And probably
Okay,
doesn't
I'll give you an
come
inspiration point for that.
He's been.
in. So I can re-roll it.
This
While I'm taking
motherfucker
it.
lied. If you want to spend an inspiration point, sure.
Yeah.
Okay, that would be a 19.
19.
Why you always lie?
He has been nothing but truthful about the situation.
Nah, he lying.
Now he's hiding something. He's not lying. He's lying through omission, not through commission.
I'm just gonna be like, listen, we're just here to help. And you're not being very helpful right now.
Well, we don't need your help.
Oh, you might not
would
want
seem.
our help, but you might need our help.
Well, we
Did
don't
you
need it
do?
either.
The fact that we're here says you do. And whether I like it or not, I actually do kind of want to help you. So,
Chaos, you have something.
I don't know why, but I really got a red flag when he said "we" that way. I don't know.
Sorry, what was the last thing you said?
Just
Us being
no,
here.
I'm latched on.
Yeah.
just the way he said "we" there really gave me an ugh.
Speak up, say something.
I don't try to think of the thing of.
So again, what was the last
You
thing
say
you said
we,
for him to respond
but I-
to?
Oh yeah. Reese, what did you end up saying?
The,
Our presence here says that you need it.
yeah.
Okay,
and
yeah.
against my better nature, I do actually want to help.
Who are you referring to when you say "we"? Because it doesn't seem. We. You said "we."
I
Did
say
you and
we,
yours
didn't
do
I?
not need help? Who are yours?
That is for me to know, and you see a tiny bit of magic. You see a tiny bit of magic flutter from his hand as he raises it. Do any of the three of you?
I want to try to grapple him.
As all right.
I want to get a hold of this man.
Can I thunder wave?
Okay. Let me see what this grapple does first. Do you want to hold your thunder wave until a failed grapple, or are you just doing it?
I just want to grab him. I don't want him going anywhere.
Just doing.
You're
Okay.
just doing it. Okay.
Just
thunder.
doing at
That's
the
fine.
same time.
That's
So
fine.
The grapple may still go off.
Okay. Give me your grapple check first, then. We'll see what happens from here.
Oh god. Okay. Oh god. What the fuck is grapple?
It would be a strength check, please.
All right. Where the fuck is my strength stuff? There it is. Do I want to trust D&D Beyond for this? No, I don't. No, I really fucking don't. I don't want to trust that. I should have trusted it. I'm using inspiration. I'm using a fucking inspiration.
Okay.
No.
Oh no.
So fuck me. I just rolled the same number. Okay.
Oh great. What was it?
I rolled the fucking 2
Two.
twice in a row.
Yeah, 2 is not ideal in this
So
circumstance.
As he-
I rolled
so
a
he
2, and that's a 6.
So he raises his hand. That's for me to know. The magic swirls from his hand. You reach out for him. He like ducks back with his other hand. He goes, and for you to find out. And he goes to clap as a different clap emanating from Quinlan explodes inside of this man's apartment. What is involved in the cat? Does he make a save?
It is a DC 12 con save.
We also have to do that, don't we? Everyone in this vicinity.
If you're within 15 feet,
So everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
cube
Con
originating
save.
out front, so Burk would have to. Allie,
Oh,
if you're
so
in
not
front-
everybody. So,
It would just pretty much
Allie,
be-
you're actually safe if you're behind
Oh, am I
him.
safe?
Yeah.
So
So
I was in the
it
room,
is 2d8
Con save.
thunder damage and is pushed
I got a nat 20.
10
Nice.
feet away.
oh, Burk.
And on a successful save, creature takes half damage and isn't pushed.
So he rolled a 16 on the die.
Why do I trust a lawyer less because they know magic? That
Because they have too many tricks up their sleeve.
That's for
yeah, that
me to
feels
know
Dishonest.
I
and
got
you
a
to
9.
and you to find out. He claps together as the thunder wave like explodes out from in front of you. It does hit him. It does damage him, but he's not pushed.
How much
And it
damage
does not
was that again?
interrupt.
It was a total of
You don't get.
10,
You're behind him.
No, I'm in front of him. I was going
Oh,
and
okay.
grabbing. Yeah.
and
10.
if you failed,
I
you do
failed.
get pushed. Did you succeed the grapple?
Did not.
I
Succeed
did not
the
succeed the grapple, and I failed the con save.
In,
Oh,
So at least that's
so
That's rough.
10.
you take 10, he takes 5.
yeah. Yeah. And he finishes the clap, and flash of light, gone, out of his apartment.
I am on my feet. We need to regroup. Start
didn't go
looking
very well.
through the place for a phone.
Okay, make an investigation check. Wait, you have yours, but it communicates
I
with the
don't.
monastery. No, that's on Zog's boat.
Right.
Yep, that's Zog's,
It is also.
because he only picked up the one for me to send out. So I don't have a phone.
Make an
Just
investigation check.
hoping that we can find one, and one of us knows Zog's
Wait, so are
number
the
to
sending
call him.
stones? I forget how the sending stones work.
A sending
Are they
stone connects with
universal?
a
They're like a
person.
telephone pretty
It
much?
connects with a person that you are
fuck.
thinking. It connects with a person that you know has one.
Oh.
It connects to the ley lines. So as long as
It's like
you
a mental
know,
operator.
so as long
I was
as you
gonna say-
know the person you're trying to communicate with, and you know that they also have a sending stone, you can pick one up and try it. Yes, I have 2 hands raised. 4.
Quinlan can go first.
4. Okay, and Allie?
I wanted to use if this man has ADHD, like I'm assuming he does because of all the random hyperfixations strewn about his apartment. I would like to see if I can find one of his to-do lists.
Ooh.
I'm gonna chuck
Because
Quinlan's
I know
not
one thing
in
about people with
mine.
ADHD who are smart. They write to-do lists for
I'm
everything.
totally not writing one right now.
Okay,
I
how about you make
will
an
learn.
investigation check as well? On a 4, you're not finding one right away. You're like
I'm gonna give Quinlan
scrambling papers
my
and
sending
moving.
stone. Like, here,
As you're
As I'm
looking,
looking,
Burk
you're
just
just like-
hands one over to you.
make the call because I'm pissed.
Beep.
I got a
Zog. In the moment
Yeah.
that you are recollecting, you're coming up out of the portal, you see Sundial and Willow reapproaching you.
Guys, I think I was in the afterlife.
And then
I
you
really
hear
hope I don't get a sign right now that will tell me that that's true.
Are we coming back right now?
Congrats, you died.
Oh wait, yeah. never mind.
your person.
Hello?
Zog,
Oh, I did. Oh, hi. Hello.
please tell me things have gone better for you than they have for us.
Oh, they have not.
I don't. You know, that's a matter of opinion. It's it's all about your viewpoint. Like I think we found the
I
ledger.
hand it to Burk, and in the background, all you hear is "son of a bitch" and just smashing of like bookshelves.
You got him. Oh, that's really expensive.
What was your
Hey,
inspira-
Burk.
What was your intelligence? Your investigation check, Allie?
I got a shiny new 20 with an extra 2 on top. A little
Oh, a
bit of-
shiny new a natural.
with a little extra sugar on top.
bam.
Little two
Bye.
sprinkles on it. Yeah.
Ooh.
All right. With a natural 20, you
So it's
kind of
22.
like yeah, 22, whatever. Okay, one way or the other. You you're like looking and you're like paper, important paper, desk, drawer. You open it up and you see like a pile of papers, and like the third one that you like kind of grab out has a to-do list on it. Look for new
Eggs.
jobs.
He likes a lot of eggs.
Look for new jobs. Talk to bookstore.
Okay. Anything that like would tell me where he was going? Maybe like he had a meeting.
Meeting with Samori, attorney at law. Meeting with, and then like 3 other law firms are listed.
Okay.
Find suitable, and then like 2 on the very bottom, so small, like so illegibly small that you would almost not be able to read it if you would have just missed it without a really high investigation. Find a suitable patch of open ground, and memorize lines.
I don't want to concern anybody, but I think that he might be trying to raise the dead or start a cult. And I'm gonna hand Quinlan the to-do list and like point to the tiny text at the bottom.
Sending Stone's still going with song. It's just gonna be. Fisker's a
So-
fucking snake.
I thought he was like a half work. Fisker? Oh, so he only has one generation of life.
No. Zog, that's not what I
such
mean.
a good callback.
Not what I mean.
Fucking incredible callback.
They have some
Whoa,
plan.
Dono's
happening.
changed.
Dono!
Dono,
Donald transformed.
what happened?
Well,
Dono,
Something's.
he's been polymorphed.
Some plans are happening. Fisker got away.
All right, he's working with Wit. They're doing something. It's gonna help his people and hurt my people. So that might be your people. Wait, no, but wait. All right, now I'm really confused. I guess it's not a race thing. I guess it's not. If a tiefling and a half orc are working together, and Wit was like, "It's gonna save my people," I guess it's not a race thing. It's something else. We can cross that one off the list. It's not racism.
It's not a
I'm not
reason.
sure, but
Zog has a
We
little
need to meet
notepad
up.
of clues, and it just says
We need to
racism.
meet
Why
up.
is
Yeah.
why I was about to say why is racism number 1 like suspect? like why? Like why?
Because we're in Newark City. That's why.
hear the way he's dead.
Everyone's a little racist in Newark City.
we need to meet up
All right.
and regroup.
Okay, well, we
Looking at the
wanted to
paper,
go-
I'm gonna turn to Burk and hand the paper to you and call for an exchange.
Oh,
My paper for
I
the
give,
phone.
yeah. I give the phone to Quinlan.
So Zog's mid sentence as the phone's went. So we wanted to go to the bar and look for the other person.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a great Quinlan impersonation.
It's me.
Oh, hey,
Hi.
you having fun?
Just getting past it.
Did anyone
Not
else see
yet,
that?
but as soon as I find
No.
him, I'm going
like a spirit
to
orb.
Like a
murder
shadow?
him.
Dippy, do you mean like a shadow?
There was like a spirit orb, like
Yes. Okay, I did see it. Yeah.
what the
Oh, I
fuck?
saw that.
Dust.
Yeah, I just saw that. Yeah.
99.9% of them are just
Yeah,
dust.
I know.
Yeah.
Don't have
Anyway.
to. Oh, Donald's a human again.
Oh,
Yes.
Oh,
Transformation has gone back. Good.
there you go.
Both my kids.
you're
fucking
human
passed
again.
out. So
Thank you.
happy.
Okay, good.
What happened? Tell me Dippy didn't fuck my character up.
No.
We all died. We have to roll new
No.
characters and start over.
All right. Well, I got a good one.
Why don't we meet at that bar?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that was the plan.
They may be going there.
So,
And it's on site for those two. We start a brawl.
I got distracted. I'm sorry. I was trying to get a clip of Donald being a cat, but it's too late.
oh,
What?
you can go back
Oh.
in the VOD.
Yeah.
Wait, I was being a cat?
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
a
what if
cat.
your cat
We
just
lo-
got
we all
wandered
looked
in and
over at
sat down in
screen
your
and
chair?
cat was just sitting there.
Just
Yeah.
wandered in and sat down in your chair, just like, and then went up
About
onto
the
your desk.
bookstore.
All right, I'm sorry. So we're all gonna go meet up at the bar.
Yes. And it's
Okay.
on site.
It's on. Are we sure?
Bar brawl?
Bar brawl.
It's on site with Fisker.
It's on site.
Fisker.
It's on site with Whisk too.
Whisk?
Wit.
Whisk.
Whisker and Fisker, yeah.
It's not racist. It has to be political. That's
Whisk-
those are the only options. Yes.
Whisker and Fit.
Not racism, has to be politics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
It's
not
just my-
both?
Why not?
He's practicing his lines for his
Bookstore
speech
the
to become the Godfather.
Oh.
Or he's
All right.
practicing his lines because he's an actor.
Bookstore
far?
on this bar.
All right.
There are
I have a
three-
feeling. Team A is a lot closer to the bar than Team B. Right?
Team A being Fisker or Team A being you?
Fisker.
Yes. They are a lot closer.
How long is it going to take us to get to the bar?
I can just thunder.
This is a fun time to implement a mechanic. This is a fun
Yes.
time to implement a mechanic in one of my homebrew rules. Sprinting. If
I'm
if
fast.
Group B sprints, you can expend your entire movement.
Runs really far, really quick, and then
Yeah.
has
So in the pinned home rules, if you sprint, you give up your action bonus, movement, communication, and free action to move 5 times your movement speed in a straight line. And you can beeline. There's room for some rough terrain to be traversed in this. Like, I would say it would be like 4 times movement speed at that point.
But do we really want to just look crazy running to a fucking area?
Oh yeah, because them seeing you shape change twice is totally normal.
Hey, we don't know the
Suss at those
freaking culture here.
locations.
Cat, come get down off my.
Well, I can always cast Pass Without a Trace, and we can stealthy, and I can turn back to a fairy, and so if we get attacked, I can just shoo, shoo, shoo.
There you
Yes.
go.
Why are we going?
My dragon's wing broke.
Whilst we're still at Fisker's place, can I do my magic awareness?
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, okay.
Tippy's like,
Out
I'm
in
not
a-
ready for you to have all these.
I just want to
items.
let you know I also was going to do the same where I'm at.
Out
but-
in a radius around you, you see,
60
just
foot.
a couple of things. You see just a couple of things that you would expect to be magical. Like there's a magical link between like some of the candles are ever burning candles, so that kind of
So
thing.
anything in his apartment?
Yeah.
Please.
No.
I was not gonna be opposed to stealing this man's shit.
Nothing special. Again, just
Do
some
it.
ever burning candles, some common magical items.
I'm tossing his desk before we leave.
You're what?
I'm just tossing his desk before we leave.
Do you just pick it up and just like,
yeah.
toss it behind?
Yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
All right.
Oh,
Cool.
that's red. But
That's what it says. Yeah.
As you're
Yeah, there's a temptation.
You can
So-
use it for a spell component.
what I would say is that the directions that y'all two are both traveling, you are going to meet in the middle. So Fisker's group is a little closer, but you're gonna meet in the middle.
Alright.
So it'll be the same amount of travel time. You're all gonna group up in the same way.
Okay,
Dono.
sounds good to me.
What am I doing?
Before I leave, I want to cast Detect Magic.
Okay.
Um,
And just like
yeah, just
Same
a quick
radius?
scan of the room. Yeah, 30 feet. Yeah. Oh, and I'm gonna ritual cast it. I don't mind hanging out for 10 minutes. You guys can go on ahead. I'll meet you up with you if you don't want to wait.
Should have busted his
No.
kneecap before he.
Oh, okay, my bad.
I put
All right,
Zog in my jar.
That's not how it works.
Oh my god, that's not how that works.
Can
We stay together.
Can I do the thing that I did with Quinlan and just swallow?
No, I'm not gonna let you do that. I'm not a willing creature.
I'm not a willing creature.
I will grapple check you. Okay.
I'll burn a spell slot. I'll burn a spell slot if they're gonna wait.
Okay, spell slot detect magic. Just
Yeah, just a quick.
I mean, we don't really know where he went.
Dono. What was the
Yes.
feat that you were wanting to take?
Misty Step. Or not Misty.
They
you want me
touched.
to, yes. I was gonna ask if you wanted me to text it to him.
Oh, my bad.
That's all right. Well, here's what's gonna happen. Zog,
Hi.
you find a magical ping in like in Wit's place.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like behind some of the books that he was using on his like bookshelf, his decoy bookshelf. You kind of toss it one way, toss it the other. You see a feather.
Ooh.
That's kind of weird.
It's a feather, guys.
It looks like a pure white feather with a small glowing aura. And it's and you see like if there was a breeze in here, it looks like a small breeze is blowing it towards Sundial.
Sundial, this feather wants you.
Sure. Just,
Eat the
all
feather.
right, take it.
Eat the feather.
As you like
I
grab
wipe it
it.
across my face because I am entirely a tongue.
Oh my god!
Oh my!
You like
Eat
you
this.
you grab it and it like glows in your hand like even brighter. You're like and you like as it like
I don't know if Sundial panics. He's just kind of like, okay, this can't be worse
It, like-
than my son dying in front of me.
it like pings, it stops glowing, it limps in your hand, withers away, and flutters in an imaginary breeze. And now you have your feet.
I don't know what that did, but I feel weirdly touched in some way.
Is there any? Does Wit have any pictures of himself hanging up before I go?
You look around. Doesn't look like it.
All right. Are there any pictures up?
Nope.
There's no picture. Oh, okay.
Hold on.
All right. I was
look
gonna
in
do
the
something,
thing.
but it's fine.
I was gonna say there might be something hanging above the little nook where his bed / couch was in the picture, but and there is, but it's like tattered and torn. It looks like it got torn off the wall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use prestidigitation to just make a picture of the man?
What was it? Sorry.
Is it prestidigitation or would it be lesser image?
To do what?
Actually, wait. No, I have these tools. I don't have a forgery kit. Damn it. To like, because Dadley's looking for a freaking picture. I'm just like, bleh, I could just make.
Oh, you like?
I mean, I guess I could just look like him.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
This is not important.
Y'all gotta run.
All
You're
right,
running.
we gotta get going, guys.
Oh,
And
we're
you're running, running.
Wait, are we meeting up at? We're meeting up at the bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just
There you
like
go.
started thinking,
forget.
like, what does Sundial look like running? It's like, no, he just looks like a wave. Can Zog just
It's
surf
just
me?
like,
It's just like Bob from that monster movie.
yeah.
Yes.
I can't remember the name.
Yeah,
He just
voiced
like
by Seth Rogen.
he just like slithers along. He just like slithers along the ground.
wanna
So
Such a good movie.
you both kind of
here.
you're
Do I fuck?
You're both kinda making tracks. making tracks towards the Starlight Express.
Making my way downtown.
Walking fast. Faces passing him all around. Running fast. Knocking people over.
Get the fuck out of the way.
No.
I'm running here.
What?
So,
I'm running here. I
I'm
can't do it. I
running
can't do a New
here.
York accent.
I'm
It's not
fucking
on my
running here.
skills.
I'm fucking
All right,
running here.
I'm walking here.
So,
I'm wrong.
as you run, fun interlude. Group A, you like run down the stairs to get out of the building again, and the doorman that introduced you, that brought you inside, was like, "Hope it was a nice surprise," and just lets you go. Runs out the building. Somebody stop them, or who cares? And he's just like. So y'all are running, and then another fun interlude. You pass by the Group B. You pass by the people sitting on the porch of the guy that said he was smoking grandma's ashes.
Yeah.
He's just holding like a very, very shortened down like cigar. And he is occasionally pinching out of the ashtray and like putting that in his lip as well.
I hate that.
Pretty bad. He's like,
That's just.
The man's got a problem.
"What are they in such a hurry for?" And they're like, "I don't care, Daryl. Just sit there and be quiet." Hello?
Daryl needs to learn to mind his own goddamn business.
Yeah, I was about to.
Husband, Edgar.
Quit telling everyone I'm dead. Sometimes I can still hear his voice. So, you're running, and you're running, and you're running, and you're running,
And,
and
beat
you're running,
keeps running.
and running, and running, and running, and running, and running. You're not doing anything before you get to the bar, correct? Unless Group A wanted to do something else.
Can I take a long rest?
Is that what you want to do?
Can I take a nap? No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Okay.
Everything's fine. I've like 0 spell slots left.
I was
Fine.
about to say, hope you have some spells.
Clerics are like combat and like they're what is it, the half basically? They're a hybrid class. So
I don't care. I like spell slots. I like my
we
spells.
can't always get what we want.
No, you know what, Donald?
Well, you know what?
Fuck you.
All right, let's,
man.
all right, we're going. We're on our way.
You're going, and you're going, and you're going, and you're going. Group A, did you want to do anything before, like, on your way to the bar? I know that Allie is not here. Oh, Allie is here.
Which group is A?
That's you.
Us.
You.
It's you, Burk,
I'm
and
group
Quinlan.
A? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
There's that damn bookstore.
Oh, can we go to a magic store?
Damn bookstore.
With as late as it is, I don't want to hit the bookstore now.
Did we go to a magic shop yet here in town?
But
You
if
did
they're
not.
not at the bar, we can backtrack to the bookstore.
I was gonna say because we're going to the bar.
And you're meeting
to
meeting
meet
up at the
with,
bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're hoping to meet up with or find.
Vor of Amrius.
Yeah.
While we're running,
Remorse.
can I cast tongues on myself in case we run into a situation where we can't understand anybody?
You
Tongues is so
can.
I can understand
You
everyone.
sure? Yeah.
Okay.
Go
Great.
for it. Yeah.
I'm gonna do
I
that.
thought that would be comprehend language.
No,
Tongues means you can
spell grants
communicate
you the
back.
ability to understand any language I hear and speak.
Okay,
As long as I know at least one language.
Yep.
got it.
And comprehend just means you can hear it. You can't speak it back.
Imagine
but you
having
can
a
hear
character that's just like, I can't read or understand languages.
it.
Yeah. Yeah,
But they can
imagine.
ca-
Yeah, man. Oh.
Listen, I was speaking Grung. It's not my fault. Nobody knows it.
It is your fault to make a character that distinctly was like, I don't speak common.
That's wild.
I wanted to be a frog, okay?
I want
You
to
can
be
be
a,
a frog that speaks common.
I want to be a frog.
It's not authentic if it can speak common.
But it's
I
like
wanted to
year
be
and
a
half ago, and
frog
I'm
that
still
knew
mad.
kung fu, okay?
Gung
That's fine.
fu. All right, so
You wanted to rip a you.
if no one has any detours before you get to the bar,
I don't know,
you
do I
will
smell any good food?
as you're passing like back into like the central borough,
Third.
you both kind of are running through the central borough in order to make your way to the fucking, what's it called? I already said it. It was in
Galaxy.
Is this our-
Rock Cruncher Borough.
The Starlight Express.
Is
the
this
Starlight
our
Express.
Ferris Bueller's day off? Fucking like bit. Where like all of a sudden we stop halfway and just like, hey, can I buy some of that? There you go. And then
Yeah, you just
What my brain was a food cart just having like, hey, we got meat on a stick, and Zog just grabbing a handful and dropping 3 gold while he's running.
yeah, you like
Damn.
it just like motion
Oh,
blur
God.
passes, meat stick is
Yeah.
replaced with money, and you're just like, like as you're.
Ah,
That's a good scene. I'll let you do that. It
Alright.
just, you
Inventory minus 3
exchange
gold.
you, just running exchange 2 gold for one muty cow kebab.
Can
There
I
we go.
sleight of hand those 3 gold? I'm kidding.
One motion blur passes, stick is replaced with money. Another motion blur passes, money is gone. Make a
Did
sleight
we
of
real
hand.
quick, just
Take a
for memory's sake,
Yeah.
was that garden that Samori took us to like a fairly open area?
It was. There was some botanics, you know, it was trees and natural, you know, flora in that garden.
Gotcha. It was just an open.
Fuck.
Yes.
This is communication that we're having on the run
Yeah, of course, of course.
through labored breaths.
Role play it now.
You finally-
have to role play like you're running and trying to talk to each other.
As the 2 dots on the Steven Soderbergh map are like closing in on each other on the area of the Starlight Express. I'll say that y'all find it. One group make an both groups, one person make a either a history check or a perception check. Your choice.
Oh God, who's the best at that?
I have a +5 to perception.
I have a +8.
Oh fuck you. Okay, go ahead.
I have a
Sorry.
+4
You're right.
perception, but
Your
My
+5 is
passive
still.
perception.
perception's
too good.
really high though.
I got like a real fucking like gnarly 20. Like real fucking
Nice.
nerdy ass shit.
On perception.
Perception, yeah.
All right, and then for the other group.
I vote Allie make that roll.
I was gonna say yeah.
Okay.
I've been rolling horribly.
Okay.
And my stats for those suck. So
My
I'm gonna
passive
chuck a
of 20
dice.
doesn't do anything. I'm kidding.
Where is Dono?
Oh fuck!
I'm
Apparently
gonna
doing the
chuck a-
wave.
Dono
got it.
left and then sent me
got it.
another meme on Instagram.
I got a 9.
Ow, no.
I got a 9, but I have a passive
Sorry, my
20.
daughter just
I
woke up.
know.
Passive 20.
Passive
No,
I'll
but I
say
gotta-
passive 20. You can see the sign for the. You can see the Starlight Express fine enough. As
My passive is also.
I get distracted
dots-
while I'm looking for. I'm like, oh, I found it. Oh, what is that?
where am I going? As the dots kind of like converge, you see one group running, the other group running, and you kind of like meet in the middle, and you turn to face the Starlight Express. And on the outside, it looks like a fairly normal. It looks like a fairly normal. Kind of like a. Looks kind of like a diner, actually, from this vantage point. Like an old. For us, old. Kind of looks like the outside of or like a delicatessen, you know. you know, enough room for a couple of people to sit, but mainly like one big ordering window, and like all along that ordering window, some bar stools and stuff like that. And you see the sign glowing above, plastered on the front facade of the building, in the shape of a crescent moon with some sparkling like elements of stars, the Starlight Express. And coming into and out of the bar are a fair few number of Gith. This seems like the one place that they can gather in mass, because this is their place. Like, you are like Rock Cruncher Burrow, significant skyrocket in Gith population here.
Do we know what the gift we're looking for looks like?
I'm not looking for the gift.
Oh, we're not looking for the gift.
I mean, you can. I'm looking for that son of a bitch.
Okay.
As one guy passes
Do we know
behind
that
you,
his mother was a
as a random guy passes behind you as you say that, and he says, "Good luck, pal," and he like, he just passes by.
There are some polite eavesdroppers in this city. At least they have manners as I walk into the bar.
At least they have manners. Oh, you're walking in? All right.
Yeah.
This was at least one place that we still had to check out that we could meet up at.
I could
Zog
use
is
3. I'm following Quinlan.
Zog is going to hang outside, just like monitoring the door and whatnot.
Sure.
Just kind of post up watching the entrance. And like as everyone's walking in, just yep, I got the sending stone. Call me if you need me to run in.
The inside of this place has a fair few Gith gathered around. And you hear this music, this like permeating the space. It's like coming from all around you. It's not coming from a localized like band playing it. It's just there. As you kind of walk in, you look. In this place, you see a lot of one type of Gith and none of the other. Like, you know there are 2 different types, and every single one that's standing in this bar is a Gith Yankee, not a Gith Sarai. And they're gathered around in their own little groups. You see, you know, one group looks like it's all decked out in this fancy schmancy, like silver and bejeweled armor, and like posturing, you know, showing off their various weapons and their own weapons, you know. You see another group kind of sitting in a corner with books sprawled along the table, and like, but behind the bar, you see a fairly tall Gith, very lanky, very tall, hair that like stands up on top of their head like a troll doll, like very tall spikes of hair, in a like almost fire engine red color, with very long pointed ears and a sunken in nose. And he just kind of like makes one swipe over the bar top, and it looks like he covers like a third of the entire bar with one swipe. This is a huge man. This is an NBA man. This is an NBA center of a man.
Shaq tall.
He is a Shaq tall. Yeah, it's
Man is a tree.
So definitely taller than my
And
6'1".
I am a squirrel.
Oh yeah, definitely taller than your 6'1". Yeah. And I am a squirrel.
Same.
Wow.
I will. Oh.
As he looks kind of across and sees a couple of non-Gith enter, and he like stops wiping for a second, looks around for any other non-Gith in the bar, And there are a few, but I know that as you're walking in, you're looking around too.
Mm-hmm.
You see a couple of dark elves, drow. You see a couple of dwergar, dark dwarves. But you don't see any tieflings. You don't see any half-orcs or orcs or any of that sort. Not at the moment, at least. And he looks back to you and he goes, "So enters another. Welcome in. Place your order here, and you may dine."
Thank you. Something non-alcoholic, please. I'm on the job.
A stick wishes for water, and pours a glass of water. But as this pours into this, he hands you like a glass, and this tall glass, and the water sparkles as it pours into the cup. It looks like it has pieces of starlight in it. Very, very clean water, or very, very mineralized water. And you're not sure which is better.
Gonna take a drink.
Super clean, super brisk, super refreshing. Yeah, that felt good.
Oh, I needed that. Thank you.
Welcomes.
I walked in with him. Can I do a perception check of like just the whole
No
bar?
perception check needed. You do not see a sign of them.
Okay,
It would be pretty hard to hide in here. This is a very narrow,
that's fair.
like, gathering area. Like, think similarly to your guild hall, how it was like one big bar, there's behind the bar, and then there's in front of the bar, and then there's the back.
Yeah.
This place, you can see the back, and, you know, you see a couple of other git working in the back. But no sign of them.
I have a dumb question.
What is my dumb answer?
When Quinlan drinks water, does it become sparkling?
Because of
This
your
is air
because of your
genasi, and if you add air to water,
it like bubbles on the way down. Well, that's not my dumb answer to give. That's Rhys's dumb answer to give.
Rhys,
Um,
do you sparkle while you drink?
a little bit, faintly.
Right.
And it's in the cloudy tattoos that he's got that Sylph's air genasi's have. So the stuff that's moving starts to sparkle a little bit. So he's starting to look like a nebula.
That's really cool. It's really, really cool. Zog said he was getting water. He'll be
not
back.
a dumb question. Very smart answer.
There you go. So anyway, continuing.
Now, my good sir, I'm looking for someone who might have come here. A orc lawyer by the name of Fisker.
Ah, one with flat teeth. He has bid his patronage for one of our own in this very bar. But as of recent, he has gone missing from the eyes of those who work.
Insight check.
Make an insight check at disadvantage?
Why?
Because he's very cryptic about it?
I feel like you should make a deception check then.
It's not a deception check if he's not lying.
I mean, easy.
His word choice is just a little vague.
It's vague. Cryptic, not like he's lying. Cryptic, like he's being vague, and you're not used to not used to someone talking this way. What is it? 8. Seems like
With
he's
the
speaking.
disadvantage. If it's not disadvantage,
Seems like he's speaking true.
then it'd be 23. I rolled badly.
Even if you were to take the 23, it doesn't seem like he's speaking lies. It seems like he's speaking the truth in a very cryptic way, but it is the truth.
I understand.
He's speaking carefully,
Yeah.
like he's tiptoeing around things.
No, again, not around. Just it's very particular the way he said it, and he was not lying when he said it.
He was specific without being specific,
Exactly.
Got it.
which is something that Quinlan understands. So he just nods. Thank you. Well, we do have a couple of other places to try. Thank you for your time and your allowing us into your space.
Tidings are granted to all who wish to enter. It is strangers and thieves who leave worse than they came in. And you are no stranger, for you have been kind.
And I'm gonna down the rest of the water and set it down and set down 3 gold and go to take my leave.
He, like, sweeps it with his hand and says nothing more. All right. So everyone is met outside of the bar again. Oh. I suppose that means that it's city ambience again. So, you find yourselves in the city with two mysterious suspects on the run for a crime that wasn't even on the table when you began your investigation. Looking for answers, looking for clues, looking for where they might have gone next.
Man, I wish there was like a spell for like locating a person.
I mean, I could locate object the book again. He has the book. But
Yeah.
actually, no, I can't. I am out of spell. I only have first level spell
You
slots
gotta
left.
sleep.
Okay.
Damn.
I'm a sleepy boy. I'm sleepy.
You gotta ask
can-
me to cast spells more often.
Tomorrow
I
I
just
can
don't.
locate creature.
There you go.
I just don't prepare it.
Oh shit! I could have done freedom. Oh no.
Love it. So, you're muted?
Cool.
Chaos was muted?
Yeah, sorry. I
Oh,
was
okay.
responding to my mom.
Okay.
We're good.
So, was there anywhere
Perhaps.
else that you wanted to go tonight, or do you want to go back to Drip of the Sewers and
I think
sleep?
it might be a good time to recuperate.
Whose idea was it to get a place at Drip of the Sewers?
Drip is a old friend. Friend is a strong word. Drip is an old acquaintance.
Acquaintance is a strong
You guys
word.
like-
Drip is an old
Acquaintance is
person.
also a strong
You have, like, an
person.
overnight
Acquaintance
thing?
is someone I met. We
Yeah,
can stay at his
it's
house
lovely.
however long we need to. He'll accommodate us until.
Did you have like an overnight thing? Zog does that every once in a while.
No,
I think it's a different
Okay.
vibe.
it's a long story.
I just for some reason don't remember part of like the last 24 hours.
You're so tired.
It's just
You're
so
also so
tired.
sleepy.
I just realized
Also,
we
the
just
depression
got
is
here
killing me.
like this day.
Yeah.
We've only
Oh,
been
yeah,
in
this-
town for one day.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been one.
Feels like
It's
A
the
month
first
and a
night
half.
we've
Been
been
one
here.
day. We
haven't taken a
In-
long
You
rest.
You are.
One day.
You are correct.
Yeah, we've been up for almost 24 hours now.
Yeah. What was that, Zog?
We've been up for almost 24 hours now.
I need everybody to roll a Constitution save.
Oh shit.
Because, like, what time is it? I'd assume it's pretty fucking late at night at this point. We waited to do the stakeout
Come
until, like,
on.
9.
It's
Con
very
save.
dark.
Con slate
Yes.
save. I got this.
17.
How much?
Wait,
17.
do I have
25.
25?
So sleepy?
I got a natural 20.
Oh,
I rolled a
Quinlan
4.
got a 1.
I rolled a
13.
4.
I could
I'll
have
say
used
that
that natural.
You're not at
20.
that border yet.
Whisker.
Sundial, because
Sundial.
you have been absent
Thank you.
for a
Oh,
little bit. Quinlan, what would you get?
oh,
1.
I got
oh no, you got
One,
a 1.
buddy.
Quinlan's
Zog?
tired.
I got a 15.
15. All right. Is there a set number for a
I don't know.
for
You don't know how
a
many that work.
exhaustion check? Let me look.
I will carry Quinlan.
Just start feeling a light breeze coming from Quinlan. And if you look too closely, he is looking thin. Like that nebula is stretched real thin.
Oh,
Oh, buddy.
oh no.
But he's
Don't
doing his
worry.
best to not let it show.
We go-
And I
we go
think with my
east.
passive perception of 20, I definitely would notice.
Oh, you
go
know.
east.
I would be like, Quinlan, I think maybe we need to take an opportunity to chill out.
I'm fine.
Would you like to have a piggyback ride? I'm feeling a little warm. I could use a nice breeze on my back.
I could wear you again.
Well, Quinlan, you definitely have a level of exhaustion on a 1.
I'm
Zog,
proud of myself for that line.
you got a 14?
15.
15. I'll say that you just passed. So if you got higher than a 15, you succeeded.
Really?
Yes.
Great.
What did you?
I got the 14.
14. Okay, so
Rough.
Willow has a level of exhaustion as well. 25. There was a
17.
17. Yeah. Okay. So Willow
I'm
and
used to London
Quinlan,
City.
your bodies are not used to being awake this long in this environment.
Yeah, this has been a little overstimulating for us.
So, do you want
I
to make
think-
your way
I think
back
we
to
go to bed, guys.
Drips?
Yeah.
I'll lead the way to Drips.
All right.
We sleep on this. As we're walking, I'm just gonna like wrap an arm under both of Quinlan's arms and kind of hoist him up a little bit while walking.
What, like back to back carry, like a?
No, like one like side, like
Oh
one
yeah,
arm.
yeah.
You should Princess carry that man.
Yes,
If
I'll
it
just
hits the
bridal
point, I
carry
will.
him.
You
So-
do do that, and
I
like whisper into
there's a
Quinlan's ear.
slight touch of purple to the nebula going on now.
Quinlan. I'll like whisper
Uh,
in Quinlan's ear. It's like, if you pass out right now, Zog will help Princess carry you.
Dippy, you're fine.
I'm
I saw like 2 more. It's like, and
It's dust. You're fine.
I know. I
it's
want it to be
ghost,
something
Dippy.
more though.
It's karma.
It's
It's
karma.
ghost.
it could be.
Yeah.
It's
And
karma.
either way, Allie,
But
you
most
lead everyone
likely
down into like an underground station again, and you can navigate the underground fairly well, like underground of the city at least, and you make your way back to Drip of the Sewers.
Back to this fucking guy.
I knock.
Lovely.
He's got to undo
lovely
all
cat.
of the locks again.
We didn't want to like stop somewhere and get something to eat.
I mean, I'm good. I just grabbed some food.
Oh yeah. I'm not used to like
As you
sustaining
navigate your
this
way
body.
through, you kind of like, and you hear.
I'm going in my pot.
Drip, it's Allie. We've come to take a nap, if you don't mind.
Oh, yes, of course. You have returned. Yes, okay.
And you hear, and the pressure release just as the stone door slides on stone and just opens up.
Just come in. Yes, please, come in.
And
And you changed the number code again as I walked past him into the space.
You know I do.
and he like shuts the door. Have to point out again, he somehow cannibalized a dial lock from a safe to go on this door as he like and closes the door. You are now thoroughly locked in with him. He kind of looks. I did put a picture in the Discord of what Drip of the Sewers looks like. He has
so cute.
a circular eye patch over his left eye, matted white hair, raggedy clothes, piercings in both of his ears. It's a sight to behold. And he looks at you and he goes,
So, your surface adventures today, they have been good, yes?
They were interesting. We didn't succeed as well as we had hoped. So we're returning to you a little worse for wear.
Interesting is just a very shitty way to say a bad day. Well,
Yes.
I am so sorry. Drip will protect you while you are here, and hopefully your day will be better tomorrow.
Thank you, Drip. My mind is at ease.
The intrusive thoughts every time I'm around this person is to whisper in his ear and be like, they know.
Oh, no.
Do not send him into an existential spiral. I do not need that right now.
Poor
We
man.
cannot unlock the doors without him. Do not send him into a rampage.
yeah.
He is so precious.
I'll just face step out, but okay. At least he step out.
I think between Burk and Quinlan fully rested, they could take the door down.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I could just
A
thunder step
stone
it.
door? A stone door.
With a vault
Yes.
lock.
with
Cast shatter.
with many,
anything.
many locks.
I could just cast shatter.
That ain't nothing.
I mean, there's no need.
They're very
for
confident in
the
themselves.
My
lock
wild
if
magic
there's no
might
longer
help.
a door.
All right.
Your wild magic has never helped.
It's 1 out of 10,000, okay?
So,
1 out of 10,000. Oh no.
Do
Zog,
you still get like the combat
Yes.
benefits from like the original class when you actually use it in fighting, or do you only get the 10,000?
I
there's a
just
lot
do
of combat
I just do
benefits
the
when you fight.
10,000.
Yeah, because there are a lot of combat benefits to the wild magic.
Like
Barbarian.
there's
Yeah.
a reason that it's built a certain
Yeah.
way.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Zag.
now would be a good time to check out that your trident again.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it out. I'm just gonna kind of take a
So-
look. Stop it, Dono. Jesus fucking Christ.
So whereas
pull it
before,
out.
I believe, let me see.
I'm assuming we all moved into like the bedding area, right?
So
That is immediately where Quinlan
Yeah,
went
the
and then
dormitory
did
rooms.
the Derek.
the Umber Trident, I've put an image in the Discord of what the Umber Trident looked like before.
Yes.
Wrought iron, black metal trident, a staff, and the staff looked like it was made of a very durable glass with seaweed and water flowing through the staff.
Yes.
The staff has changed significantly. Instead of a hollow glass staff with seaweed and water and all that other kind of thing, the staff has been replaced with a solid gold staff, bejeweled with several ornate encrusted pieces of jewelry. But more specifically, there is a plate in the center of the staff that at the moment is blank. but you kind of look in it, and it looks like a mirror. You kind of look, and you see your reflection at first, but then your face just like shifts and changes in the mirror ever so slightly, and you see just a strange person's face in the mirror. It's not you, but it's there. And it like...
Do I recognize them?
No. Oddly.
Oh.
It's just like... And you move ever so slightly, and you see the face kind of like shift back to yours. And you like... It's very odd. Very strange. And from a puddle on the floor of the room that you are standing in apparates a very thin, because there's not that much water,
Okay.
apparition of an idol of Umber Lee. And she's very gross because she just apparated out of poopy doopy sewer water. It's
Yeah.
not as pretty of a sight as you're used to. You are so angry.
Do not like this woman. Glad she's gross.
And you she kind of like speaks to you, Zog.
Yeah.
Says, I hope I didn't disconcert you when I changed your plane of arrival on that upon that banishment.
No, that was quite interesting.
Well,
I'm sure it was better than wherever else I was going to get stuck.
if I understand it correctly, it would have just been a blank room, and that's so boring.
That is.
But while you were there, thought I could use a little bit more of my power.
I'm never
Give
going to say
you-
no.
Give you another tool in your arsenal. And I must say, the power that I drew from where I took you, it was mighty impressive.
Definitely looks different.
And you may now implement the magical properties of your prize from Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire into the Umber Staff, turning it into a greater Umber Staff.
Yes. Which
So
for those, yeah.
all the same properties as before, and let me explain just very quickly. The last episode of the Dapper D's, before this episode was recorded, on the 19th. On the 15th, the Dapper D's did a show, I did a show, called Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire? And these two lovely folks, Dono and Dadley, competed on it and got pretty far. Dono's prize for going through it as far as he went through it was a feat, and Zog's was a legendary item because he
'Cause I
made it
went
all the
further.
way to the $500,000 question in Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire.
I did great. I don't want to suck my own dick too much, but I
Yeah,
fucking rocked
he
it.
did pretty damn good. And he was one shaken nerve away from winning the whole damn thing, I will admit. Like,
Yeah.
he had one doubt that crept in, and it was enough that he walked away with a legendary item as opposed to something much greater.
If Dippy had given me a legendary item, I would have just broken this game. So I was like, nah, I'll stop here.
You can say
Because the
that.
top prize was a wish, and I'm like, there's a ton of legendary items that give you wishes.
Yes, but The wish that I
Those
would
were
have offered would have
different,
been,
I know.
different than a wish, just any old wish.
I don't know.
So,
I probably
And-
would have gotten like the wand of mages or something like
but
that.
Zog's prize, his staff now holds the magical properties of a rod of resurrection.
Yeah.
Yeet. I'm
So,
never gonna die again.
Yeah, I can cast. I will say the resurrection spell is actually fucking weird.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I've never really looked at it before.
So, in terms of reviving a person, Revivify only works after 1 minute and only brings back the person that you touch.
Yes.
Raise Dead brings back a person, but in an undead body, like a zombie
Yes.
body. And it's not, it's not, what's the word? It's not pretty, Raise Dead. The next step above that is resurrection. No, it's reincarnation is the next step above that.
Reincarnation, yes.
Where you bring a soul back, but not the body.
Yeah.
The next step above that is resurrection, where you bring the soul back with a new body, but the new body has a chance to be different than the old one?
No, the
Or
body
no?
is just perfect condition again.
Perfect
Any
condition
missing
again.
limbs are back. Any wounds are healed. Restores any missing body parts.
But
magical
what's the catch
diseases
with
are cured.
resurrection? Because only true resurrection brings you back to exactly the way that you were when
so-
you died.
The catch, first and foremost, you connect. If anyone is died of old age and was never undead, you can bring them back. And then they have -4 to all rolls that they do. Every single day that they're alive again, that goes down. So like the next
So a
day would be
-3, then a -2,
and
then a -1.
yes.
Right.
If it's what is it? And then the other drawback is if they've been dead for more than a year and I cast it, I cannot cast any spells until my next long rest, and I have disadvantage on every single roll until my
Right.
next long rest.
Right. So there are some drawbacks, but there are some
Yes.
positives.
I'll be
Main
real, I
thing
mostly
being,
got it.
main
Yeah.
thing being, this group will never fully die ever again.
So
And you have
the thing
Umberly
that
to
lured me
thank
to
for
it
that.
more was I also have just 5 charges of heal, just flat 70 HP,
Yeah,
Damn.
5 times a day.
that's pretty good.
That's more than the HP I
That's
have.
awesome.
So, and I have Orc's Endurance, which means if I drop to 0, I stay at 1. So the next turn, I could just heal myself to 70.
It's fucking.
Basically,
So
what's
I'm
going on
fucking-
is, as long as we keep Zog alive, we're good.
I can keep everyone else alive.
Wow.
But that
Maybe send us your
essentially,
words. Let's fight
see.
Cthulhu.
I mean, with that, with being able to drop to 1 instead of 0, and then next turn heal myself, that basically gives me, 132 HP right now.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So,
It's kind of cool. All because you know your stuff about the channel, Dadley.
all because I knew that you did a fucking thumbnail in Comic Sans.
That is, yeah, that was the question that he got that he secured is that magic item on. Spoiler
So-
alert, the next episode of Who Wants to Be a Dapper Millionaire will not be the same 2 people, but it will be 2 people that you see on screen right now. So,
So,
continuing on with the
in that
game.
moment, yeah, in that moment with Umberly, I'm like, and the mirror is throwing me off a bit.
That's the catch.
Okay.
The power that I drew from. It was very vague. The staff yearns to be used,
Okay.
and I can only control it up to a point.
Okay.
Sometimes one of the faces in that mirror will glow very, very brightly. The staff wants that person to come back more than anything, and it won't let you move on until you bring them back.
Oh, that's literally the exact opposite that I thought the staff was going to want me to do.
Yeah.
Literally the polar opposite.
Well, it is the plane it came from.
Yeah. Oh, so I got to like bring that guy back. Whoever that guy is.
No.
Okay.
You will see faces of people whose souls linger nearest to the staff.
Oh.
And you can bring that person back. But the staff will call certain people.
Okay.
And if you don't bring them back, the staff might retaliate against me, and it might retaliate against you.
Okay. I mean, that's cool though. That's still neat.
Yeah.
Hey, while I have you here, how do you feel about me taking over the mob?
Whatever leads to more followers to my cause.
Okay, fuck yeah. We're gonna be mobsters. We're doing this shit. I could see you killing it in one of those like I don't know, those hats. I think it would look good on you. I'm just saying.
On second thought, this might not be such a great idea.
You could just wear like, I don't know, a sequin, like a tight sequence dress. You see it, and like the fur lining,
If you,
coats and stuff like that, and then like really nice.
Zog, your
freaking-
spirit is to be admired. My domain is the sea, the water,
You are right.
and you.
And yes.
I want more people to travel on my waters.
Oh wait. Oh, that's what you want? Oh. I thought
I mean, the more
in
followers,
my
the
brain-
better. But
Yeah, no, all right. Over table in my brain,
Yeah.
it was like, yeah, everyone on the waters is already kind of either fearful of Umberlee or respects Umberlee. It's the people on land that need to learn their fucking lesson.
yeah, the people on land. She wants the people on land to travel her waters, so that she has more people on the open water that she can toy with.
So this whole time, I should have just been being like, starting a cruise ship empire?
Zog, you don't, buddy. Umberlee is very limited outside of her domain, which is the waters.
Yes.
And there is a lot of water in Newark City, don't get me wrong.
So
There's a
much.
lot of waterways, there's a lot of open water, there's a lot of, and the puddles is right there.
Okay.
But
all
she
right,
can't do a lot of shit without people traveling on the water to be...
Okay.
She needs brave sailors to die at sea just as much as she needs new sailors to travel her waters.
All right, I get it now. I understand my mission. This far, episode 40, y'all. I
Also,
understand my
all
Zog
she
just thought she was
wants,
flirting.
all she wants for you to do is to draw more people to her by way of, introducing people to her is one thing, but just sending people off on, journeys across the open waters, which you are able to do with your boat,
Yes.
is
okay.
something that she would love just as much.
All right, I understand now. I get it.
She doesn't want you to take over a mob just so they can be the mob of Umberlee, because Umberlee has no power over them if they're in the
If
city
they're
and not on the water.
All right, so take over a mob, make them pirates. Got it.
I was just about to mention pirates. Pirate crew.
Yeah. I love this game.
I get it now. I understand
go.
my mission.
No.
Ice in that cup.
You can take over a mob and then
Yes.
make them run the harbor so no one can get back on land.
If we destroy all the ports, there's nowhere for them to fucking stop their boats.
But there's no way for them to leave to go to the open water either if you do that, stupid.
Okay, one-way
All
ports.
counterintuitive.
New invention, one-way ports.
See, this is what happens when Quinlan derricks.
Yeah, this is when Quinlan's out right now. During this.
Wait. Okay. New idea. We flood Newark City. Never mind,
Unbelievable.
scratch
Would we
that.
have-
Allie doesn't-
Umberly perks up at that. Umberly
We'd have
perks up
to
at that
rename
more
it,
than she's
like-
perked up at any other idea you've said so far.
Allie would
All right,
become a villain.
I'm tired at this point. Burke's just going to bed. He's just like, I
All right.
can't. No more.
We should
Yeah.
all get some rest. We should
All
all
right.
we should all get some sleeps.
All right, y'all.
Do we need to set a watch, or are we good down here? Are we safe? With...
Drip has it. He's so
Quinlan
paranoid.
still
He'll
has
tell us if
his
anybody shows up.
Staff.
What was that noise?
Oh yeah, the staff.
Just
But
us
it seemed
expressing
like-
our love for you, Drip.
So does he do like drug? Did he just do like a lot of drugs when he was younger, or?
I don't really like to ask questions about his history.
Is he
All right.
recovered?
Oh, my last
I can
over-the-table
hear
question.
the color of your skin and it's bothering me.
Oh, I hate that.
Up for debate.
Should I change it?
Dippy.
Yes.
The other thing about the route of resurrection, if I use all 5 charges, like casting resurrection,
Yeah.
I have to roll a d20 on the original item. I have to
Yeah,
roll a d20.
yeah.
If I roll a 1, it breaks.
Yes.
Are
That
we
still
keeping
applies.
this? All
Still
right,
applies.
Is it going to break my entire trident?
No. It will just
Okay.
make the resurrection part of it null.
Yeah, okay, all right. Good to know. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to lose my entire trident.
Mm-hmm. I will say, those glowy faces,
Yeah.
that number on that d20 increases for each one of those glowy faces that you don't bring back.
That's clever. I like that. I'm proud of you as a DM. That's fucking fascinating. That is so fucking interesting in warping what's kind of a boring magic item into something really fucking narratively awesome.
Mhm.
As your friend, I want you to say, like, I want you to know that's really goddamn clever. Holy shit. I love that.
Still legendary. You can still bring your crew back.
Oh,
But
absolutely. Yeah.
You gotta bring some others back with you.
All magic comes with a price.
We
So,
need a plan
You all
for-
take a deep slumber in the bowels of the city of Newark.
Yay! My 10 hit points are back.
I get to. I had my 11
I'm
are back.
so sorry about that, by the way.
No, you're good. I can take the damage. That's why I was like,
You
just
said-
do it.
You said you said you were thirsty for blood.
Not
We
my
both
own.
were.
I was about to say, how about your
Not my
own?
own again.
All right. Speaking of which,
Oh, we've been at for 3 hours. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm scared
have
of you
been.
saying that.
I'm like
It's been fun.
zoning in and out, but I'm here.
Speaking.
I'm hungry.
Yeah, it might be time to start.
Like, I need
Yeah.
food.
It's time for
Dog.
us to also take a long rest soon.
yeah.
Yes.
Zog,
Oh shit. Yeah. I was preparing spells. What's up?
you wake up submersed deep underwater. You don't know where,
Okay.
but you look around and it feels familiar to you.
Hmm.
You feel yourself able to breathe underwater.
Okay.
And then you have like a flashback where the water disappears. Like it flashes and you're standing on the land underneath you, not covered in water.
Mm-hmm.
And then it flashes and it looks even more familiar. And then you flash back to underwater again. You kind of like swim around a little. Some hills, some piles of scrap. Some of the piles of scrap are floating individual pieces now that it is completely engulfed in water. But this feels like the bottom of the well. The well that you were
Back
just in a couple sessions ago.
Yes.
And you find yourself being attracted towards a cave.
Yes.
It's a very similar looking cave. But you flash, and the water is replaced with land again, walking up to this cave.
Oh, alright.
And you flash again. You swim into the cave. You traverse up into the dry area once again. And you flash. And when you flash again, you see two humanoids prostrated in prayer in front of a large stone and pearlescent statue of Umberlee. And when you flash again, you go back to the cave with the two skeletons in it.
Mm-hmm.
You look down at your hands, and they are your own, and when you flash, they are not. In one hand, a knife. In the other, an empty burlap sack. You flash one more time, and the cave from your memory appears once more, with the narrow opening leading to the cave, leading to the interior cave where the other minerals were.
Yes.
And you see water begin to like flow through that opening into the cave that you're standing in. But this water is boiling hot. Hotter than any you've ever been in before. For a bath for a bath just waiting or otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
It burns as you stand in it, but you don't feel compelled to move. And as soon as it reaches up to your knees, you hear the sound of a distant scream, and you awaken in your own bedroll, in your own sleeping compartment that you've made in the night.
Mm-hmm.
Just noticed your name. Anyway. And it's quiet. Your companions sleep. Drip snores. And you feel the staff on your back. You kind of pull it out. And on the plate is a face. Glowing. A bright iridescent blue. A face you do not recognize. A face that is not given a name. But it calls to you. And you hear...
Zog. Man, it's the first thing in the morning. I couldn't do this before I go to bed.
No, you
Shit.
are awake in the middle of the night.
Oh. I would assume though this is the charges still for the day. You know what I mean?
Yep.
I am Zog's just gonna sit trident on his lap. It takes an hour to cast, so is just going
An
to
hour? Okay, as long as
Yes.
you're not doing any other activity, it'll count
Yeah.
towards your long rest.
Yeah.
But
It takes an hour to cast.
you
Yeah.
focus your energy instead of sleeping on meditating, concentrating on this form. A form given substance in your hand as the spell completes, you see like this form begin to take shape in like a glowing aura in front of you as the casting like continues.
Mm-hmm.
And the body, it like fully forms, and then another like 2 minutes of the casting go by as the substance generates inside of the cage of that aura. And before you, resurrected by your hand, a portly, older dwarven fellow. Long gray mutton chops, small gray mustache, reading glasses, and wrinkles of maturity and age. Kind of stands before you, naked.
Oh no. Are all you gonna come out naked? Oh no.
I did.
You don't resurrect clothes, Dadley.
Do I? Yeah.
Does resurrection
don't.
clothe a person? No.
I mean, it
don't
doesn't
think
say anything about clothing them.
Yeah,
definitely
naked.
Naked!
Okay, anyway. Stands before you,
Yeah.
and their eyes open with clarity and vision for the very first
How
time.
long have they been dead?
You don't know that.
I'm asking. I need to know for the whole next session. How long have this fucker been dead? As he's coming into fruition, I'm like, when did you die?
I'm 97 years old. I've got 3 more years on me.
Wait a
Well,
minute.
no, if he's been dead for over a year, I just cannot cast spells today.
High or low? Actually, let me
I-
roll. No, let me roll first.
I should have just waited until the end of the day to fucking do this.
Oh no.
Shit.
Oh
What,
no.
just be haunted all day? Fucking...
Oh no.
All right, I'm gonna roll. Now, high or low?
Low.
You lucky motherfucker.
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God.
As you see what appears to be... It's weird how he regenerates, because you kind of catch a glimpse of how they died when they're regenerating. And their top half forms first, and then it stops, and then, like, a line of, like, viscera and entrails just, like, forms, and then their bottom half forms. And they, like, breathe their first breath. Looks down.
Here. He just hands him the blanket.
You brought me back.
Yeah.
Never hear my plea.
Well, you're the lucky one today.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
Family lives in Tunnelbury.
Do I know where that is?
It's a borough in the city.
It's a borough in the city. Shit. Okay. Yeah.
And he,
Is this
like,
dude just in the room now? Because there's
Yeah.
a locked door.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll escort him out. It's fine.
You don't know the code.
I will fucking wake Puddle Man up.
Puddle Man.
Oh man. Mr. Puddles.
We're all just gonna hear.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Just why were you down there?
I was just minding my own business, and it seemed as if the sky fell upon me. A building fell on him.
Oh, so this is not the dude from the cave. Okay.
No.
Okay.
No, it's not.
This is just a random guy. This is just a guy.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right. So here's I'm figuring this out as I go. You know, this whole bringing people back thing. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna never talk about this again.
as he looks and he like.
We don't know each other anymore unless you need a ferry ride. And he pulls out a business card. He's like, I guess then just call me. I think I'm your dad now.
This man probably doesn't own anything.
Zog.
Because of you, I can see my family again.
Yeah, take him on a nice cruise.
But if you...
How about that? He pulls out 5 gold. He's like, take your family on a nice trip. Go somewhere pretty.
Now you're getting it. as he looks in at A, your business card, and B, the 5 gold you handed him. And he like, I don't know you, but I can call you if I need a ride.
My name is Zog, and you can call me if you need a ride.
And he like turns.
There's a lot of locks. Let me help you out. Puddles, dripping sewer.
Actually,
fucking, sewage drip.
Allow me to elaborate on a point.
Okay.
The building that you are in is like part of a sunken in like sinkhole.
Yes.
That is part of a larger open chasm. The open chasm that you're like, the open chasm that this is a part of looks like it connects to, like, very tangentially to some openings in the sewers and the tunnel system that you have been traveling through.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning he can just like leave through one of the exit holes in this sewer system.
No, but I mean the room that we're in right now.
Yes, it is in that building, in that chasm, in that room.
No, we're in a sunken building that like.
Wait, so we can get in and out of this room without all the locks?
Yeah, but you could get lost because it's like a maze and tunnels and shit's down
Okay,
here.
fine. Yeah, figured. Just all right. What is your name? What is your name, my good friend? My non-friend, my child of Umberly.
I'm not your kin.
I feel like we have something here, okay?
I love you.
What is your name, pal?
You don't know me, but I want to get to know you.
Are you my dad? Are you my
Listen,
dad?
my wife doesn't know I'm alive yet, so technically it's not cheating. But
Oh my
We're killing him tonight.
It's been less than a year. They're still mourning whoever the fuck this guy is. Like,
I mean,
Garum.
Garen. What's your
could have
last
been
name?
an asshole. We did try and get resurrected through Umberly's staff.
Thrumnir.
Garen Thrumnir. And Zog looks at his other arm that doesn't have all the initials of people that wrote his boat and was like, all right, well, I got new initials to start adding.
Does Zog just have a tattoo gun?
No, Zog loves stopping into random ports and getting it done. We did it a lot in the beginning. I've just kind of been like mentioning it in the background. It's not something we have to keep running.
Does he have like a notepad of like?
Yes, yeah, he does.
Oh,
he literally keeps a notepad. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, do it on the other end. That's what he's doing. Yeah.
Sid.
Sid.
Shake.
Yeah,
Yes,
you just
he-
have like 7 S's on your arm.
I
from
do, yeah,
Chelsea's
100%, yeah. For those of you, it's been a while since we talked about it. If there are any new viewers, I'll go through it really quick. Zog has a boat. He ferries people. He gets the initials of everybody he's ferried tattooed on his arm. His whole arm looks like a giant wave tattoo, but if you zoom in, it is actually very small lettering. It's initials. The only one that stands out is one that glows in the dark. It's like a UV tattoo, and it's the picture of a sundial.
There you go.
Yeah. And now his other arm is going to get GT tattooed on it and slowly start filling that shit up of all the people he
Dragon Ball.
resurrects. GT? Oh, yeah, Dragon Ball
Dragon
GT.
Ball
Fuck
GT.
yeah. Yeah.
There you go. So, he wanders off, seemingly knowing his way.
I would hope so. I'm not helping him.
No more help is required from this point.
Okay,
You-
I'm going
and
back
you
to bed.
he-
That
and
was
you
weird.
hear, like-
I hope this was a dream.
you hear
Relatable.
you hear a whisper in your ear that says, "Oh, it definitely wasn't, because I felt that too."
Okay. Hopefully that guy listens to my advice and takes his family on a cruise.
I'm sure that they will. And you hear the whisper, like, dissipate. You
All
also
right,
realize, as he's
Yeah,
walking
well.
away, you notice that, like, still kind of not sporting a lot, marked on the back of his neck is a little tiny anchor tattoo.
Oh. Well, we are kind of like kin, huh? Hope he calls me.
So on that note,
Zoe fucking hates Umberly.
I don't like it. I
don't-
don't like this. Feels like snake oil. Not a fan.
I kind of get what you're going for. Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. No.
Scary.
Happy for Zog. Not happy for being in any way related to this situation by proxy.
So, on that note, we will continue this exciting chase, this exciting pursuit, on the next episode of the In-Quy'zz-ition, which tentatively will be on the 3rd, May the 3rd. Hey!
Hey, right before it'll be the
anniversary of the channels
Yeah.
on the day right after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun. So, little anniversary special episode for you for the In-Quy'zz-ition for you there. I mean, not in the content of the episode. I already did one for Dadley's birthday that was birthday related. But hey, that's just a
That was
All right.
your birthday.
Oh, was it? No.
It was your
It was
birthday.
it was my birthday, and it was Zog's birthday in
Zog's
game.
birthday.
It was
yeah.
Zog's birthday in game, so there was a birthday themed episode.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, I actually looked on a calendar. My birthday, November 3rd, falls on a Monday this year.
Nice.
Ooh.
So
Nice.
That means Dapper D's.
kind of
Mine lands on a Friday.
Hey, see
Which
Mine
means
was last
another
Thursday.
Inquisition.
I don't even.
Yours,
know
yours
when
was
mine
last
does.
Thursday. Happy belated birthday, Rhys.
Happy birthday to you.
Congrats
right
on-
here.
Congrats on another year. All right, y'all.
I literally said happy birthday to him in the group chat.
Oh,
Yeah.
mine's on a Sunday.
There you go. So next time we
Wait, I can tell you when Zoe's is. I know this.
No,
Zoe's is on a
no.
Wednesday.
It-
I'm not saying what day. I'm just saying it's a Wednesday.
There you go.
Next time we murder
Mine's
two
on a
of Dippy's
Sunday.
NPCs,
Yep.
You think?
Fisker and Wit.
You think?
I've got a vendetta
Maybe
against
Samori,
Fisker.
Let's try to make them
He
get
might
kill
married.
the
not
whole
be a
law
part
firm.
of this.
if it's okay, so if they have an
Bloodbath.
I in their name and they're one word, they're the bad guys. Like if they don't have a last name
Fisker,
and they have one.
Samori,
Him.
Wit. Any of the other ones have an I in their name? Now I don't remember.
Pauldron's safe.
Tim has a Y,
Tim
but
has a Y.
it's shortened
But it's
to
suspicious.
KIM. That one could go either way.
Oh, that's
All
right.
right.
I have it spelled as K.
All right, your adventure matters.
Yeah, let's get this over with. So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, we appreciate you stopping by, and your adventure matters. Roll for initiative. Bye-bye. Bye.
Get on out of here.